Welcome and greetings, everyone. You're watching Been Living with Big B. I'm streaming to you live from Western Australia. So good to see everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed your time watching Heather's Hall's live dive. Unfortunately, I only caught little bits and pieces, but it looked amazing. And of course, big shout out to Ray and his birthday uh, today. I saw that he was eating some of his birthday cake he got from Billy and Julie, the family man. So that was awesome. Hi, Catherine, and hi, Denise. Hi, Melissa, honey. How are you guys? Julie, so good to see you every week, Julie. Amazing. And Jessica, good to see you, Jessica. Yeah, look like and Kirsty. Hi, Kirsty. Lisa, over there in Poland. Lisa, I haven't caught your latest video yet, but be rest assured I will in the next probably straight after this, because like it's Monday morning here, ladies and gentlemen, and for the best part, it's my only day off during the week. Okay, here we go. It's my only day off during the week, and it's usually the busiest day of the week for me too. All of my delivery pickups go on Mondays. All of the parcels that I send away happen on Mondays. So yeah, it's literally a busy day. Hey, zombie, how are you? Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is in your neck of the woods, in your part of the world. Uh, I certainly appreciate you guys. Oh shucks, I forgot my handy dandy little microphone here. Does that sound better? I hope so. I do. Thank you, Julie. Looking as fresh as a daisy. Hi, Boo Boo. Yeah, the hair is looking wild this morning. Anyway, what are we up to today? Well, I was planning on going for a little bit of a live dive, and but I went out last night and there was Norton, and it's been like that all week. And you're going to get those. You're going to get those from time to time, but when it warrants it, we'll certainly be doing a live dives from here. We'll go and check out some of our favorite stores, some of my favorite stores. But this morning is not that day. Hey, Renee. Hey, Cindy. I was just on the phone with you guys. And Suzette. Lara. Ah, hola, Lara. Long time no see, Lara. Hi, Michelle. Hey, hummy. Kia ora, my bro. Tēnā koe. Hey, Gleneth. Hi, G. How are you? Yeah, so certainly appreciate you guys coming in and joining me this morning. Hey, what we'll be doing this morning is trying to have as much fun as we can. Hey, Dumpster Cats, and I think I saw Cheyenne in here too as well. Cheyenne. Whoa, romantic, brother, romantic. Never see 504 my diver. Mad love to you too, my bro. Shucks. I better like get my sleeping pattern right, so then I can catch some of your premieres and lives. While you guys are up and about over there in the US of the A, I'm usually tucked in nice and tight in my bed, dreaming good dreams about good hauls, dumpster diving. You guys ever have that? Any of you dumpster divers out there dream about dumpster diving? Hey, Pauline from the UK, welcome. I think it's Clabro. I think it's the first time, and this is how I welcome all of my new people that come into the chat, become part of the Bin Living family. The first time to a live. Welcome home. You see, I've made a space for you now. So welcome home from the bottom of my heart. What part of the US, of the UK do you come from? Please let us know. In fact, drop in the chats about what neck of the woods you're from. I certainly would appreciate it. Hey, Grizz, I sent you a link if you wanted to come up and join, my bro. If you went up to anything. Plus, I'll be doing like an open mic sort of a thing as well. I know, like if you wanted to come up, it's just an open, like an open mic, I guess. If you wanted to come up and talk about your channel, or if you have any questions about the being a creator. Hi, Phyllis. How are you, my dear? Always a pleasure seeing your name pop up in the comments, my dear friend. Hi, Julie from Wales. The only Welsh name word that I know was Llanelli because of the rugby. Hi, Denise, all the way over there in North Carolina. So if it's the evening for you guys right now, well, I hope you guys have had a great day and have had a fantastic weekend so far, and you've enjoyed a lot of the. Oh, you're in Whitefield, Manchester. Are you is is that like a United fan? I'm crossing boundaries when you start talking about football teams, right? So I don't really want to go there unless I know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, really, Julie? You're not far from Buckingham Palace, so you're like right in London, right? Hi, Sharon. Yes, Michelle. Thank you for the thumbs up. I certainly do appreciate it. Thumbs up just lets YouTube know that people out there like seeing what they see, and then they push the content out to many more people, many more, many more. Hi, Belle. How are you? Yeah, yeah. All hail the mighty All Blacks, which is the national team of New Zealand plays rugby, and I don't get to watch a lot of it whilst in Western Australia, which is sad. I do have to say. Well, I'm just branching off into another tangent here, just real quick, because I absolutely love the sport. I played it all my life, that in rugby league, and I trained my children, my sons, took them through their paces, is what I did. Plus, just a Ninja Mama, how are you all the way over there in Michigan? Just a huge shout out to my moderators also. Thank you guys for being solid and being here week after week. I can't even express in words how much I appreciate you guys. The dropping of the links and the making everyone feel warm and welcome, looking after the chat while I gas bag up here for however long. Hi, Paula Lenz, how are you? Welcome. And Julie Ritters, hi there. It's so awesome to see everyone. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you, G. Love is the familiar, Big B. That is so true, Lara. Yeah, without it, what is there? What do we have left? And it's a heck of a thing opening our hearts and our arms to you know to people who were once complete strangers, and now I feel like we're part of a really big family. I love being part of Dumpsterland. It's one of the best sayings I think one has come up with so far. We're in Dumpsterland. And I certainly going to touch base about some of the things that I've watched. in Dumpsterland over the last week or two. I tell you, I haven't dropped a video at all this week because it's been that crazy in the dumpsters, and I've been going out every night. Now that the weather has cleared, in fact, I was getting way better uh, um, hauls and finding things while the weather was bad than I am like right now, right? So the weather has been perfect. Like we are definitely on our last month of winter here, and the weather is starting to warm up. The day is starting to start a little bit earlier, and yeah, a little bit chilly at night, but it's definitely getting warmer. And I know you guys over there, we of you are experiencing warm weathers too, even in the UK, right, Julie? You guys are keeping uh, beginning some good weathers there, temperatures there as well. Bad weather keeps hobby divers away. That's certainly true, Bell, and I've noticed that as well. And disappointment keeps hobby divers away as well. When they're not finding anything, they tend to just sort of move on and go, oh, I don't know, these guys must be planting it. I'm not finding anything, right? Hi, just me, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I don't know if you guys caught the live dive lounge last night, and if you did, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, we had a super duper time last night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the better shows that we've had in more recent times. But we had Juan, an everyday diver, doing a live dive for us, which was amazing. They found a bootload of stuff in the CBS store, which was awesome. Um, um, we also had Grab It Fast join us as well on the live, and we had just me, Kathy. We had an amazing conversation, and the super insightful, and learned so much, and help us understand, what goes on behind the scenes, behind the green door, right? Because we don't always know. All we get to see is the face value of what what a edited video produces, right? So and that's all we have to go on. And why not? Why not? I think we try our best to put our best foot forward, don't we? I think I'm sure that we all agree, that we try and put out the best products. So it was incredibly insightful. I loved it. It really touched my heart. So that was super cool. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Carl, what's going on, brother? Dive and Dash. Good to see you, my bro. Um, Let me just scroll up here, make sure I catch everyone, because I don't want anyone in here to feel like they're being left out. But as you know my style. My style is I'll like carry on as like honky dory, but I will touch base with you. I guarantee it. Hi, Brenda Tuck. But yeah, I'm opening up the floor to anyone that wants to come up. I'm if I want to be honest, more to the creators, the new creators out there. If there's something out there you want to nut out or promote about your channel, please, I'm gonna drop it in the link in here. So if you want to come up and have a chat about like your vision and share your journey so far, please, you are more than welcome. Hey, Russell, Poppy, how are you, Junk Dobber? There's some other names in here I may have missed as well. Hi, Jenna. Good to see you, Jenna. Amazing. And Maliva Pavlovic, how are you? So good to see you, my friend. So yeah, let me just drop the link in here, and if you feel you can, you've got enough kaha to come up and give it a try. Hi, Olive. Welcome. Then please just know that you're in a real good, safe space. Not going to be put on the spot, or don't feel awkward or anything like that. It's just just a fun few minutes where we get to hear about you or your channel and your vision, your aspirations, your inspirations. You know, um, what I love about sharing ideas and brainstorming is, the opportunity for improvement. Self improvement, improvement of what we want to achieve and our channel, just what it looks like, the cosmetics, the prosthetics, a few shortcuts of the ins and outs, because we could all do with a few shortcuts. I knew I could have done with a few shortcuts as I was coming up in the ranks. Hi, Diane. We were just on the phone earlier on with some of my moderators, and we had a look at Diane's amazing uh, garden. Everything is just so overgrown and looks lush. And I know from having my own garden and being I guess, a hobby gardener myself. When your garden is flourishing, things are pretty good in your house. Things are going pretty good. Uh, yes, my hair is down. I just decided. Look here's the inside scoop. Right here's the inside scoop. I'm always seeing, even in my videos or on the live dive lounge, my hair is up. But I to see it down, you have to see it on my channel. Yeah, good opportunity to let your hair down, right? Let your hair down a little bit. Oh, also, yes, we got a few first time viewers on here tonight. Bell already sang a couple of welcome home songs. But my beverage of choice this morning is a nice black coffee. I finally tried one of those Starbucks um, pods, and they're not too bad. It was a cappuccino flavored thing. I found in the which dumpster did I find it in? I found it in the oldies dumpster a couple of weeks ago. Not too bad, I must say. I must say, nice and sweet. But yeah, that's my drink of choice this morning. Plus, um, what do I hope, like, for this show? Did I post that thing up on here? Let me just do that again. I'll just post the link again. Please feel free to tap on it. Come and join me for a few minutes. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Your dives, your channel, you want to be a channel, or anything. Give you a few minutes. I would, but I'm not a dumpster diver. I would love to be one if I had a car. Hi, Camel Gill. Here we go, brother Tom Harmy. Come on, brother. Tēnā koe e hoa.
Hi, morena, morena.
Morena over there. How's looks like you got the umbrella up. Hey, you're not in the best weather
I know,
conditions today, eh?
no,
Oh,
it's quite hot. The sun is out already, so
kia ora,
using
good
an
to see
umbrella.
you, Harmy. Finally, I mean, outside of seeing your
Yes.
pictures on Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah. Hey, have you
I know
have
it's
you
good to
been
see
have
you
you been home lately?
actually talking to you.
Yeah, no
No,
doubt.
because since 2 weeks, yeah, so can't go home.
Oh, of
So.
course. Yeah,
And how's
that's right.
life down
They've
in
hardened
Perth?
them. Oh, Western Australia is living pretty normal, actually, my bro. It's uh yeah, it's normal. There's zero restrictions at the moment. Just the borders are hardened up, and for those who are wondering what we're talking about, there's Hami is in Brisbane, which is on the east coast of Australia, and I'm in Perth, which is the west coast of Australia, thousands and thousands of miles apart. And right now, they're been getting spikes
Yeah.
in community clusters with the COVID. So everybody's on lockdown in 3 states: New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria. And they've hardened their borders, and everyone's on a bit of a chaotic whirlwind of whether they believe it or not. Right, Hami? It's a bit of a half and half right now. Can you hear me okay, my bro?
Yeah, at the moment it's just crazy. This winter is like, it goes cold in the morning. I can hear you, my bro. It gets hotter during the day here, like really hot, like it's crazy. But at nighttime, it's always cold, like it's home weather, where you're wearing pajamas and things like that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's changing. The world is changing. I thought
Are
I put
you?
my hair out so I didn't look like you with your hair out. So I tied my hair out. So, yeah.
No way. That's our what do you call it? That's our cultural birthright. Long hair, my bro. There you go. There you go.
I know,
Let
look.
those baby locks
Okay,
go free.
mine when it's out, look. I was like, oh my god, I'll let my hair out. I didn't want to let my hair out. But I've been loving your videos, and I'm so proud of you being Maori, just showing the true difference to being Maori. So all the ones from home have been watching you, and all my cousins have been following you, and it's really humbling to see our own doing what you're doing, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you do.
Thank you so much. I mean, no, I appreciate that.
Can you
Is
hear me?
watching. Hey, Hami, is watching like my videos or any other dumpster divers out there? Has it inspired you to be take a look in the bins yourself?
Oh, I did it yesterday before I went to Kapahaka. I made my niece stop at the dumpster so I could have a look, and I got a picture frame out of there.
Well, you're gonna have to like record it or
Yeah, but no, going from your
well, there's
I
plenty of
will, I
room.
have to. But I just watching. I think through your eyes of opening the door. Yes, I think through you opening this world to me for the first time. I've never ever seen dumpster divers or ever heard of dumpster diving until I watched you one day, and then I thought, wow, really? And then when I got to see watch Brother Ray, and then Brother Grabber, and then Grizzly, and then Brother Dewan, and then wow, I was just like, this just blew me away. I didn't realize that there was another world in this world about dumpster diving. I didn't even know it existed until I watched your Mary body getting into the dumpster. And then boom, hop. So
yeah, my front row body.
crazy. I love it.
Hey, so welcome to everyone that's just joined us.
Yes,
That's just
yes.
joined us, and
But no, it's awesome. You're all inspiring. Like you all.
so hey, sorry, Hami, there's like a little bit of a delay going on. I just got to try and time it right, but we all good. We all good. Hey, I was just saying, just for all of you that just joined, we've got Hami Tangiwai. He's located over in Brisbane, in Australia, over in the east coast of Australia. There, he's been a strong and staunch supporter of not just my channel but other channels out there, and he's been part of the community for some time now, and probably for a lot longer. for more time to come, no doubt. And yeah, it's so good to have him up here and just have a chat and yeah, and yeah, get some humbling praise. I appreciate it. we're, we're both from Aotearoa, New Zealand, you know, and most
And
people would
it's good
say,
for
"Oh,
all your
you guys
watchers to
related?"
see what I
I
actually
would
look
say
like
probably.
if I
Yeah. Hey, Happy
yes,
Mac, how are you?
yes
Barbara,
we are.
Camel Girl.
So, but no, it's good to put a face to all the videos, different dumpster. So, but I think Miss Kathy is awesome. She is awesome, eh? Even
She,
Tot, I've been watching her videos. Um, but yeah, that's just awesome. All these, but one thing about the dumpster diving world, man, there's some strong woman out there.
absolutely. Yep, I totally agree with you. And the strength comes from the like, and
That's
it's
the thing.
mental strength as well as the physical strength. Some of the things that I've seen women
Yes,
haul out of the dumpsters, Harmy, it blows my mind, and would challenge most men twice their size. And the mental strength, the strength that you must have, the
yes,
bravery and courage that you have to go through, especially if you dive solo at night,
yeah.
is is
Absolutely. When I see
exemplary.
Well, that's right. And even when you see like Miss Heather and all that, like Miss Kathy and all that, all go for the dumpsters, it's like crazy. Like strong women, how they can get things out of the bin. It's just unbelievable. So, but yeah, but no, I love it, and I enjoy watching each and every one of them, and it's good to support them and support you for sure. So, hence the reason I'm proud that I know that you're married. So,
Oh, it's really good too, Harmy, to open up to
but you see me, I'm just saying, family on Big B channel. This is what I look like, love.
yeah, that's what you look like. Well, oops. Let's bring you up on the big screen here, Harmy. There we go. Beautiful smile. The mataora going off, which is the tamoko that covers half of the face from the nose and cheekbones down.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Here out
All hair out. That's it. That's it.
and here's out. So, yeah. So, but I want to hear from Miss Kathy and yeah, because I missed Miss Kathy last night on the Dr. Lounge last night. So, yeah.
Oh, that was so
But
cool,
thank you
man.
for
Like,
having me. It's been awesome. It's been
oh yeah,
awesome.
you're welcome. My pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thanks for clicking on and coming on for and saying hey and introducing yourself to everyone that sort of may not be familiar with you right away. But there you go. Appreciate you, Harmy.
Yeah. Nā mihi hoki ki a koe hoki te rangatira te tuakana o te whānau nei kei a te dumpster diving katoa. Nā mihi hoki kia kaha kia mā kia manawa nui ki a koe hoki.
Kia ora, ngā mihi nui ki a koe, Harmy ora. Thank you so much, and yeah, yeah. I'll see you on the chat. I'll see you on the chat. Ka kite ano. And amazing little cameo wrote the show from Harmy over there in Brisbane. It's awesome. It makes me feel, like makes me miss home. Being able to talk to one of my own, uh, so far away from home. Yeah, makes me a little homesick sometimes. Hey Mac, hey DJ Jeff, DJ, how are you guys? So cool to see you guys. Hey, Dumpster Diving Debs. So let's put this link up in here. We're going to do a bit of an open mic for a little bit. I don't have a video to release for you guys tonight. I thought we'd just have a little bit of a fun session this time around before, whilst we lead and head towards Heather's Hall's auctions, which is at 6 p.m. I think. Yeah, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I hope you guys are excited and got your checkbooks ready. But yeah, that was so cool of Hami to jump on and say hi and see how see the perspective of a person who's never heard or even experienced dumpster diving or seen it before, to be aspired to go and check it out. From completely being green to being aspiring dumpster divers themselves. I find that incredibly insightful. Debs, if you're comfortable, please feel free to jump on. The link is there whenever you're ready. That just don't feel like you need to be pressured. I know what it's like to um, you know courage takes a heck of a thing to do things that makes you step out of your comfort zone. But the reality of stepping out of your comfort zone is some of the successes that we want in our lives. That's where they live. Hey Heather, great dive today. Sorry I never caught it all, but I caught some of it. Had to take my daughter to work this morning, and then I thought, you know what, I might do a bit of a live dive, and I went and checked out one of the dumpsters, and it was like there was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. And I usually that's the indicator for me that it's going to be like that for other dumpsters. Do you find that? Yes, Lisa. Lisa, look, if you're anyone that feels look, you don't have to have a channel or feel that you need to be a creator of any kind of caliber. It's just come up and share your story and and what inspires you. Gabby, do you all not like me? We love you, Gabby. Come on up, jump on and have a look. Hey, Lara. Lara is in Brazil. Hola. Yes, that was a great live with. Oh, Joe, you're coming over from Sydney. Of course. Sorry, I did miss your comment. There's no doubt I missed a whole heap of other comments as well. But if you're coming to Western Australia from Sydney after lockdown, then hey, we need to yeah, please feel free to make contact. Now, I do apologize if I am. I do apologize if I've missed any comments earlier. And I'll try and catch up as best as I can. Here we go. We've got dumpster diving Debs.
Hi.
Hi, Debs. How are you? How are you feeling today? Here
I finally plucked up the
diving Debs.
I finally plucked up the courage to come live.
Hi, Debs. How are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm good, thank you. I finally plucked up the courage to come on live with you. So
Awesome.
you know
Awesome.
how strong.
Yeah, I certainly do. But like I said, it's just if we just focus, it's just me and you talking, and
And all
it's
them
just me.
other people.
Yeah. That's it. So, hey, well, let me just give you a quick introduction for people that may or may not know you out there. We have dumpster diving Debs all the way from the UK. Oh, we're going to get romantic in here as well. Oh, well, at least we're going to see his feet. Dumpster diving Debs, she's got a dumpster diving channel over in the on YouTube, and hails from the UK. She's been doing it for multiple years now. We'll talk about the nitty gritty after, and yeah, I started watching her over a year ago, and had a dumpster diving buddy named Dan that would do all the jumping and the leaping and the lifting for her. I find her channel lots of fun, and I just like the uniqueness of what you find, even though it's like food like you would find anywhere else in the world. It's just it's packaging, the how you guys dispose of things is different from what I see in the States, and from what I experience in Australia as well. And yeah, I'm so glad that you come up and had a chat with me.
Yeah, we haven't found a lot of food at the moment because it's been quite warm, so I've sort of been clear of the food. But we've still been getting like home decor and stuff like that. So I've just uploaded a video now. Quick plug. I've just uploaded a video now. So it premiered at 10 o'clock. So, but there's a slight fault, but I hope no one will notice.
Hey, life as we know it is absolutely imperfect anyway. So
but there's lots of laughing on my behalf.
Well, when you're laughing, it means that you're happy. That's
I'm
all
always
that
laughing. I'm always laughing. Why
Me
can't
too.
I see comments? I'd like. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You can see them.
Yeah,
You might not. You might not be able to reply to them. Being
oh,
on,
okay. Because I've seen some of my subscribers in here. Julie is one of mine. I don't
he will say that. Hey, I'll give you a second to say hello to your subscribers.
I've already said hello to Julie and Kathy, but I don't recognise any of the others. So, Sharon Jarrell. Haven't actually seen her name mentioned on my channel, but hi, Sharon. Daniel is loved up, so he's got a girlfriend. He's got no time for dumpster diving, as you can imagine. I'll keep it clean for our private chat the other day, Brendan, what we said. But, but yeah, he hasn't got time for dumpster diving, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Jessica, subscribing to my channel. I'm actually in my night dress. Look, I was just ready to go to bed, and then I saw you going live, and I thought I'd jump on, so give you a bit of support, because I know usually you're on quite late. When it's usually I'm in the middle of the night here when you go on live, so and I'm snoring.
When I'm with the Live Dive Lounge, it's pretty late, and we've got Romantic in the house. Let's bring him on here real quick and get a trio going. Brother Ro, what is on, man? What's going on? What are you doing right now, Ro? Looks like you're getting ready to head out and do some scrapping.
No, we just hit the local dumpster here. Has food for the kids.
Okay. Just a little bit of a breakup in your sound there, my bro. I'm not sure what's going on in there.
Oh, it's gone.
Right now.
Sounds a bit better.
Yeah, being on the phone.
Yeah, it's still breaking up just a little bit, my bro. Like, I mean, it's like cutting in and out the sound.
I'll hit you when we get back to the house.
Yeah, of course, my bro. Anything you like. Yeah, absolutely. Shot, my bro. Rock and roll.
Oh.
But we'll
He's
catch up with
gone
Ro when he's in a better. I don't
from
think it's
AWOL.
reception or yeah,
Perhaps he
yeah.
came across a dumpster.
Is that the your greatest challenge right now with the dumpster diving? It's just the heat, so it's limited to what you can sort of like dive for, basically. Eh?
Well, I haven't got, as I said the other day, I haven't got many shops near where I live, so I'm a bit limited to the food shops because our Aldi is all locked up. There's no hope of getting in there.
Yeah.
And the best shop is Marks and Spencer's. So that's what you see a lot on my channel. That's quite the high end supermarket here in England. I know you haven't got one where you are. So yeah, and I go to, I don't know if you're allowed to name shops on it. Are you allowed to name shops?
Oh, yeah, we're so far away from England. I think we'll be okay.
Well, Matalan, hope there's no Matalan employees in here.
I'm sure that doesn't matter, man.
That's
Yeah.
quite a good one for me. So yeah, that's where I get all my homeware stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm quite limited to shops where I am. So a lot of the time you'll see me going to the same place, but quite a lot of our good finds are from Marks and Spencer's. So, and I tend to go really late at night, but where I go is quite spooky. And I watch too many horror films, and I've got a very vivid imagination. So.
I know our greatest battle is our greatest battle of the demons that are in our heads. I tell you, it's like going to a dumpster that's close to a back door that's closed. It's not knowing when anyone.
Me.
Well, I mean,
employee, but
yeah.
I can handle an employee come out, but when you've got woods behind you, that's not good. And a very vivid imagination.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's that mental game for anybody. For you, it's the woods. For others, it's a closed roller door that's next to a dumpster.
Yeah.
For others, it's traffic going by. It's that premise of what others think about us of what we're doing as the act, or the more evil side. People lurking, waiting at the dumpsters for that lonely dumpster diving female that vulnerable and and lonely. It's all a mental game, and it's it's the courage that
that's a good thing. Well, I used to take Dan with me because, well, not that he'd do anything, but I tend to feel a bit safer when you've got a guy with you. So safety in numbers, as they say.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, and the thing is, it's a deterrent for others that see a male figure there, right? Before you even get to that stage of confrontation.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, they're pretty good where we go. The security guard, he just lets us get on with it. So I just don't think he can be bothered, basically. He doesn't want to do all the paperwork and whatever, so he just lets us get on with it.
Of course.
I've actually been stopped by police as well, and they're just not that fussed. So, but it's more they go in at night. It's a bit freaks me out. So,
you don't know what's in the darkness. Hey,
no,
like really, even for me, like I'm 6'1", and I'm a big boy, but I still wonder, like what's lurking over there. If I hear a strange noise, it makes me turn around and
like your last video with that drunk guy, that would have no.
Oh yeah. It's just how he approached. He just rocked up, and without any kind of pre-warning. Knowing that my back was to him. Every time I've approached people, I've always made myself known I was, hey, like from back there. Any goodies or whatever? This guy was literally
that's
touching
another reason now why I got my GoPro, because it's more as well as filming the dumpsters. It's like more security. because you've got.
Yeah.
I have it on a chest plate. I know it's not. You don't always get the best view because being a big-chested lady, so I'm too high or too low. But yeah, that's another reason why I wear it, because it's more like if anything happens, I've got it on camera, so just to say it was him, and so they can find you or whatever, you know. Best to be safe, ladies, if you're going dumpster diving on your own.
That's it. That's it. And then that's looking at from the like worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
That's one extreme of the spectrum.
But it never happened. Well, I've never had anything bad happen, so touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood. Touch wood. I'll touch wood with you as well.
Yeah.
Hey, so like like what got you into dumpster diving? I mean, where did it all start for you?
Well, I like free stuff, so where's the best place to find it? In a dumpster. I used to go years ago when I was a lot younger, in like my 20s. There's a big mall where I live, and all the bins were just out in the open. And I used to find pairs of shoes, all sorts of handbags. And then I gave it up for a few years. And then I just started watching it again on YouTube, and I thought, I can do that. So that's how I started. So, but who doesn't like finding stuff for free? It's good fun, and you have a good laugh in the process.
Well, I mean, some people like finding stuff for free, but the dumpster wouldn't be their first place that they would choose.
Yeah, well, I do a lot of curbside pickups as well, but I do like, it's just fun, especially if you go with someone. It's like in my video tonight, you see we had such a laugh. It was just real fun, and it's better than sitting at home watching the telly. So
I think that's the first thing that we should always like remember to keep us grounded with the dumpster diving is it should be fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, when you're not having fun, then you have to like sort of reevaluate, like you know,
it's
like
very addictive as well.
Oh, it definitely is. Can you remember your first jackpot find where you just your breath away?
First jackpot was an iPad I found.
Get out of here! Are you serious?
No, I found an iPad, and all it was the corner of the screen was cracked. It worked perfectly, and it was unlocked, which was like really good.
Wow!
And that was actually in a charity shop. I don't know if you call them thrift stores where you are, but here we call them charity shops, and it was just chucked in the bin, the rubbish bin, because they thought, it's got a tiny crack, and they just threw it out. But yeah, it worked perfectly. So. But
wow,
the food as well is, I mean, our freezer is always full up, always.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
if ever we had no money, we would never starve. But
no, that's right. That's right.
You never starve. This amount of food that's thrown away is disgusting, really.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's as equally as intense with food waste way back then when I was doing it in New Zealand to what it is now, except for the bread. When I first started dumpster diving in New Zealand, before I even was on the YouTube channel, never used to find bread. Bread used to be the unicorn because
really?
back then they used to make enough. Right, there never used to be multiple bakeries you could go to. There were a few bakeries, and other bakeries were supplying smaller corner stores. You know, but now so much bread is. It's not the unicorn anymore. It's the pain in my ass.
Loads of bread. And bananas. Bananas. And everyone always says to me, take all them bananas, but I can't stand brown bananas. And as I said to you, I'm not a cook. So I don't do cooking. But no. And where I do go, I know there's a couple of other people that go dumpster diving. So there's always left for other people. So, but I'll never take brown bananas because I just can't stand them. I see people commenting about my clock in the background. It's actually not right because it says 11:45 and it is only 10:49. That was from the dumpster, but I actually like the clock, but it's got no glass in it and the battery's died. So it's a really nice clock. So
At least
it
we know
looks
what. At least we know what time it stopped. Eh?
yeah, so it's actually 10:50 in the evening here.
So, so when you said that you were doing it before, and then you watched some YouTube videos and thought, you could do that. Who were you watching?
I can't remember. I think it was some American divers, but I haven't seen them since. I don't know if they've given up or. But as I say, I seem to have been unsubscribed from a lot of channels. So I think something YouTube's playing up with the channel subscriptions. So always make sure you hit that notification bell, people.
That's it, and make sure that when you do, you hit the all button. So
Yeah,
then
all button. Subscribe and all.
You get all of the notifications.
Yeah, I watched a couple of young Mexican girls. I think they were dumpster diving, but I haven't seen them for a while. So they used to find so much stuff, but I think they must have given up because I've looked and I can't find them. Sharon's going to send me some batteries. Thank you, Sharon. I've got loads of batteries from the dumpster, but I just haven't got around to doing it. Daniel, I watch your channel all the time. No, I'm Deb's Hamey. Is it Hamey?
Hami.
Hamey. I saw you talking to him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Daniel's loved up, so he's not got time for dumpster diving.
Yeah, he's got love on tap at the moment. Yeah.
And he's not my husband and he's not my boyfriend. He's my friend's son.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's my boyfriend. If he was my boyfriend, I'd kill him. Honestly, he drives me mad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and you guys worked together so well too. He jumps in willingly, and you tell him what to get. I mean, it's a partnership made in heaven, as far as I'm concerned.
Trouble is, he will stay in the dumpster for ages. He'll go through every single bag, and I just say, "Quick, Daniel, we got to get out of here." It's like before anyone comes, and he's just plodding along, and I get moaned at for being horrible to him. But honestly, you don't know what I have to put up with. So. Yeah.
Oh no, we completely understand. I've had my lovely wife once dumpster dive with me, and obviously, and she's a go getter as well. She just because I'm the driver, I'm obviously not the first one out of the car, so she's in there.
Really?
Like a ninja.
Yeah.
And,
no, my husband won't come with me. He's embarrassed.
Can you buy any more?
Dan makes me laugh. Yeah, Julie. He's a good laugh, Julie. Daniel takes everything out and then puts it back. Yes.
Yeah, he's
everything.
He's super thorough. He is super thorough. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I'm just super interested in seeing dumpster divers from around the world. Now I've been trying to get you to have an interview with you for the longest time now. I've been asking you for ages. So
I'm quite shy, believe it or not. I know I'm seem quite chatty, but I'm really. If I could see all these people, I'd probably be like, "Oh my god, no!" Because I can't see them. No offense, all you lovely subscribers, but I can't see you're not there.
Yeah. That's it. I can see that you're not looking at me. That's the main thing.
The other day, I kept looking out the window, and you kept telling me off. Keep looking at the camera.
No. I never told you off. I just said I'm going to change the angle next time. That I'm going to put my screen on the other side here, so it looks like you're looking at me.
No, the window's there and the curtains are drawn, so I can't see out today. So you have my attention fully.
Awesome. I'm sure I did before. Anyway, I'm sure I did before. But just to get everyone everyone up to date with what we've been talking about is I've been asking Debs to join the Live Dive Lounge for an
Hang
interview.
on, I might have a naked husband walking past.
Oh, no,
I'm live on YouTube.
G'day, young fella.
He'll
There you go.
get demonetised.
You're
That
gonna
was
get.
my husband's, everyone.
Watch out! You're gonna get me struck off off YouTube.
Nudity on the channel. That's where you just lost all your money. How many people are actually watching? I can't see from this screen.
Oh, we got 39, 40 people
That's
watching.
39 people just in your naked, Kevin. He's saying, I'm not naked. I'm not naked.
Not naked. Not the part that counts anyway.
No, I covered them bits. I've lost the words right now. Someone said, grab it fast.
Yeah, grab it. Hey, a big congratulations to Grab It. He's on the road if he hasn't already hit 50,000.
50,000. Wow.
Yep, 50K subscribers. That's my bro right there. Yeah.
That's
I can
amazing.
brag. That's my schoolyard brag. That I'm tight friends with someone who's got 50,000 subscribers. I'm only joking, my bro. Okay.
Not long for YouTube plaque then.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's 50 or 100, but one of those.
100,000 for your first plaque.
There you go. He's halfway there. He's halfway
there.
Yeah, well, we were having a laugh earlier on because he was like at 40 something, and he goes, "Bro, I'm nearly at 50,000." I says, "No, you're nearly at 100,000. You were nearly at 50,000 when you were at 10,000."
Yeah, that's trouble.
Hey,
We
got Jessica in the house. Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Hi, Big B. I'm sorry, guys. It's my first time being live.
Well, welcome. We're glad you could join us and tell us a little bit about yourself, Jessica.
My name is Jessica. I used to dust the dive for coupons. So when I saw the coupons, I saw the stuff in the garbage can. So my husband said, "Are you going for coupons, not the stuff in garbage cans?" So I don't. I was like into couponing and stuff when my daughter was younger, and I saw stuff in the garbage can. I told my husband, I was like, "There's stuff in the garbage can people throwing away by our house," So I start getting stuff from the garbage cans and saving it from the garbage and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I start watching YouTube too, and I saw other people going different stores and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so that's where it all began. It started from couponing. And then you started watching YouTube videos about dumpster diving and stuff?
Yeah, baby. Yes, baby.
And now the rest is what they say is just history now.
Yeah. My first I watched Scrap Dog. I watched him first. And then I watched Grab It Fast and Head of Horse and sorry about that. My phone. Jasmine Cathy too. I saw her too.
Yeah.
In the beginning and stuff too. Yeah.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Way Everyday Dyer too.
all of the top guns. All of the top guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
And then I noticed you changed your name to Jessica Dumpster Girls. Jessica's Dumpster Girls.
Yeah, so my daughter helps me. She's 15. She helps me. She jumps in the garbage cans for me.
Yeah.
She's littler than me, so she jumps in. She's skinny as heck than me. so she jumps in, starts screaming and stuff. I told that it was not cold. Don't grab it. It's cacas. I tell her. If you guys hear me say cacas, that's why. I tell her that.
Nice.
Yeah, so now I got her hooked too. She said, "Mom, we're gonna go this day, right?" I said, "Yep." Yeah, and then lately we've been doing happy videos for people, like with like Heather Halls. I did happy birthday. I did my birthday, and I did
Okay.
Way everyday diver too today yesterday for his birthday, a video for with me and my kids. My kids like to do it for people.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. So kind of you to do that. You know, a big shout out and stuff. Oh, there goes the naked man again, doing his cameo role.
Yeah, so we save stuff. Some stuff we save for us, and some stuff we donate to the homeless shelter and stuff. My old neighbors gave me some stuff too. I could donate because she can't do it. She doesn't know where to take it and stuff. So she gives me it. And she said you could keep some and to donate the rest. I said okay, fine, no problem.
I think
And
that's
then
what happens when you get into that swing of things, of donating and
yeah.
giving of yourself, of your time and your energy, and giving of yourself. That
Mhm.
that people gravitate towards you, that are in that have that same kind of nature and demeanor about them as well. You know, so you end up inundatedly creating a community around you based around that. You know, because you're known, you know, to go and donate on a regular basis, and
Mhm.
you know, and
Yeah. So
yeah, good for the
yeah. So
soul.
most of the food me and my daughter find we keep most of it for us for the kids. They like to eat snacks and stuff like that. So I don't have to buy that much snacks at all, and I find snacks for them.
Oh yeah, anything to save money, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
do whatever it takes to save money, and you know, if I can make a little bit on the side, I'm not afraid to say that there's some things that
Mhm.
I do put online and sell. You know, that there's some
Mhm.
things that I just can't donate. You know, so
Mhm.
I know Deb. She does a bit of online selling as well with
Yeah.
some of the merchandise she finds. I think it's necessary, you know, to
Pay for the petrol and what helps pay for the petrol, doesn't it? So
exactly. I mean, petrol ain't getting cheaper. That's for
no.
sure. It's
Yeah. It's
getting
over
worse.
4.50 a gallon now. Gas.
How much was it?
Wherever I live,
Yeah.
there's a food bank as well. So we do donate like a lot of biscuits and crisps and cake. We find lots of cake, and I'm not eating it. It's not good for the figure. Too much
Oh,
cake.
oh, don't help it. I'm bad at chocolate. That's my
Oh,
weakness, chocolate.
yeah, mine too.
I can't help it. I have to have chocolate, so
I'm all,
that's
as
my weakness.
as I'm like chewing down on some of these goodies, as approaching my mouth, I'm going, man. One moment on the lips is 1 month on my hips.
Yep.
That's what happens.
It tastes even better. It tastes even better because it's free.
Exactly, and doesn't it taste at its sweetest when it is free, right?
Yeah.
When it is free,
Yeah.
and man. So what's some of the what's some of the best things that you found in the dumpster so far, Jessica? What's some of the
The food when my
Mm.
kids see all the food. Especially the later when I come back with my dog, he goes, "Mom, what you get? What you get? I want to see what you got." I said, "Hang on, let me set it up. Let me set it up. Okay, hang on." And then if it's a toy, if it's a toy, I said, "Let me see if it's okay. Let me." I sanitize it first, spray it down for him and stuff, so it won't no germs disinfect it and stuff. I said, then Mama clean it for you first. Hang on, okay? I
Yeah,
said, only you get some toys and some toys I have to donate. You have to wait 1 second.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I tell them that you need to wait 1 minute. Let me set it up first and see. Let me mom see what I got. This,
Yeah.
my daughter's putting the bag real fast, and we bring it home and see what we got. And then
Yeah, it's like Christmas every day. That's why it's like
yeah, and then
like
so it was broken. I fix it like E6000 or super glue it or stuff like that. I fix it. Try to fix it.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
A lot of the things we find have only got the tiniest chip, so they just put it around the back. You can't see it. Put the chips
Yeah.
at the back.
Yeah, that's what I tell my husband. I said, we just flip it around. We just turn it around and no one will see it at all.
Yeah. Where are you from, Jessica? Where are you from?
California.
Oh, lucky you. I wish I was. So
Yeah.
have you got Bath and Body Works where you are? Or is it Bed Bath and Beyond?
Both, but they're locked. So
Oh, no.
yes, a security guard there. We don't go there at all.
Oh, I'd be
Mine-
in my element with Bath and Body Works. I love my candles.
Do you find many candles anyway, though, Debs? Do you find many candles?
Every dive I go on, I find at least one candle.
Oh,
At
there
least
you
one.
go.
They're not brilliant candles. They're not on the same as Bath and Body Works. They're just like a cheaper version, but it's free. It doesn't matter. It still smells. So yeah, we always find candles. Nearly
Grab
every
it.
video
Thank
I
you, my
found
bro.
a
Thank you. Grab it.
candle.
Shot, brother. No, I remember watching YouTube videos and seeing everyone go get these candles, especially Ray when he was starting to find like masses of candles. Not just Ray, but I mean everyone else as well. To be honest, and I was going, dang. I mean, surely they sell candles here in Australia. Surely never found one for months. When I did, it was like it was like my bucket list was the checklist was starting to get ticked off. So
You can't beat Bath and Body Works ones though. Is it Bath Body Works? When I went to Florida, that was the first shop I headed for. And they smell amazing, but they are expensive. Really expensive.
there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm so jealous when I see people like pulling out loads of candles. Oh my god. It's all
I
candles.
know.
Yeah, so I still find coupons, so I send those to Diving with Purpose. I send her the coupons, and some of the toys, that Go toys, I send them to people that have. I just sent 2 big boxes to someone's granddaughter that didn't needed toys, so I donate them to her too.
I think donating is a real huge and integral part of what we do as dumpster divers. I think there's a lot, like 99% of all of the dumpster divers out there do donate. What I'm like seeing lately is because I never used to see a lot of donating going on, although in saying that, I never used to watch every single dumpster diving channel. But the ones I did used to watch, never used to see a lot of donating. Now it's like it's part of the video curriculum to dumpster dives.
I like Kathy. Is it Kathy? Yeah, she's in. That's me, Kathy. She donates to the little pantry. I love watching that bit of her video. She fills it up.
Yeah, she's a good channel too.
Yeah, I watched Kathy, but we don't have them here in England, so we've only got like the food banks and a lot of stuff they won't take. So, which is a shame.
The only thing I don't like about the food banks are the restrictions that they put on it. When it's
the benefits or whatever, or
which is why I decided to focus more. And now in light of the pandemic, they're not accepting donations at all, which is really
no.
Sad. Within the community, they're not. aside from clothing and stuff like that, but food they're not. So it's really put a damper on how I was donating. I've had to now I've had to change it up, and I just donate directly to families now. So
Yeah.
I get people literally, within the neighborhood knocking on my door, asking if I've got anything in my freezers and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. I have blankets in my husband's car. So if we see some homeless guy call, I tell my husband pop up the trunk and I get the blanket for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do tend to find
I find blankets all the time, so I just get them for free.
That's
we
it.
do tend to find a lot of sandwiches, and where we are in the UK, there's a lot of homeless people. So we have gone round giving out the sandwiches just to the people sitting on the street. Because there are a couple of homeless shelters, but as I say, during the pandemic, they weren't taking anything in, so it's just being
Yeah. That's the issue I've been faced with as well. So going direct to the families was the only real option I had, and I'm glad that I can, because one of the churches I was donating to, weren't distributing all the food at once. They were holding some things back for like emergency in their own little pantry, which doesn't seem like right to me. You just increase the numbers of people that you're giving to, but people have to register. You're hungry, you have to register. Stop it, man. So,
Sorry, I was talking to my daughter. She was trying to tell me something. Sorry about that.
all good. I was just seeing on here that Vault Diver in the house. Hey, Vault Dive, good seeing you guys. And I see Morning Divers in here as well. Hi, and everyone that's just joined us. Appreciate you all. We've got Dumpster Diving Debs with us all the way over from the UK. And we've got Jessica's Dumpster Girls in California having a quick chat and sharing with us their inspirations and aspirations of dumpster diving and stuff like that. So just to welcome you guys back onto the chat again. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Big B.
Made it eventually.
I've had a short chat pre this with Debs before. She already told me that she was a bit of a shy lady, and I says, "Hey, we'll be all right. We'll be okay." And so good, you ended up taking the plunge so people can sort of hear your accent first of all, because I'm sure
everyone says that. Oh, I love your voice. I think it's awful. Really squeaky and high, but no, that's most of the comments I get. I love your voice, your accent. But I cringe when I hear it.
Me too. When I hear mine and I get the same comments, I love your accent, and I go, "What accent?" I don't have an accent. Not where I'm from.
No.
But the fact is fundamentally our stories are all similar. We've all started somewhere, and not necessarily as a result of dumpster diving, just things that we did to get by. Basically, a strategic survival mode, and for our families or for whatever reason, and it's just moved on to like what you see today, being creators in a channel, sharing our story, our love for what we do and why we do it, sharing and donating and giving of ourselves and helping of others. So I see that we all share those sort of similar stories. Oh, Jessica's just popped out for a little bit.
Well, make his husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a bit of excitement for the evening, everyone. My husband naked.
Yeah. Playing the cameo role. Playing the cameo role.
Right, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, Brendan.
Sorry, no worries. Look, I appreciate you stopping in, and I'm going to ask you to come back.
I will
And
come back now. Right, everyone, it's not as bad as it seems. So join Brendan on his chat.
thank you so much,
It's
Debs.
not
I
that bad.
appreciate you. It's not
No.
that bad. See.
All right, then.
Well,
Bye, everyone.
enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget
I'm going to bed.
the
I'm going to
dumpster
bed. It's
diving Debs is
11:15.
the dumpster diving Debs. Her link is in the chat there. Make sure you go over and subscribe to her. As she said, she has just dropped a video.
Thank
Have
you.
you already dropped one? She's just dropped one, so make sure you go over there and say hey. Stop in the comments and say that you came from Big B's Live, and yeah, let's show her some love.
And I always comment back. I always reply to comments.
There you go. There you go. Okay, then, Debs. So have a good
Bye,
night, and
Thank you.
and thank your husband. Thank your husband for the cameo role. Thank
All
you.
right then. Bye.
There she is.
Hi, Big B. Sorry, my phone did something. Sorry about that.
Our phones always do something, man. I am the most like illiterate technologically. Like my phone does crazy things, and they go, "Oh, what's going on there?" I go, "I don't know. I don't know." Yeah. So, I mean, what do you hope for your channel now that you're downloading and putting up stuff? You know, what message do you hope to send to people that subscribe to you or watch your channel?
I just want them to see the stuff I rescue from the dumpsters and save from the dumpsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean, you know, and that it's not a that if you can do it, anyone can do it. It's not a disgusting place that a lot
Yeah.
of people make out to be. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people think that it's rat infested and crawling with cockroaches and flies
No.
everywhere. It's not like that at all, eh?
No. Mm-mm.
No, that's right. So, you know, if there's any aspiring dumpster divers out there, you know, you've heard it from me, you've heard it from Jessica and many others. It's not that disgusting, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Put on gloves, right, Jessica? Put gloves on.
Yep. Oh, my daughter knows. She has gloves all the time. She said, "I'm gonna put my gloves on." I said, "Okay, put your gloves on." She knows what to do already.
Now that's sharp right there. The next generation of dumpster divers coming up by way of Jessica's family. That's going to be amazing. You know what? She's gonna take her name and just put it on your channel, and then just hire you
I
as
don't think so.
camera lady.
I can put my name and her name in put together.
yeah. You guys, I want some of those profits.
I can put your name in it, and that's it. You're not gonna have your own channel.
So when's your next? When you go? How often do you go out, and when you're going out next?
Tomorrow.
Going out tomorrow. So do you make it a fairly daily thing? You go out on
No,
a daily or every other day?
every other day, but I know I know sometimes when the stores, I know some stores when they get the truck in, and they like to draw stuff out when they're getting the truck in.
Yeah.
So when they get in the truck, they draw stuff away at the same time.
Oh yeah, of course, because they're getting
Yeah.
rid of the older stuff and then making way for the new stuff, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you see the truck, is like boom, it's game on.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my husband said, when my daughter comes in, "Do you get anything?" "No, maybe tomorrow." I tell him, "Maybe next time."
And that's the reality of it too, you know. Like sometimes I leave in my videos, you know, when the dumpster's empty, because when people there's a lot of people out there. I'm not too sure whether you've been getting any messages yet, from people that say And I love watching you go and dumpster dive. You know, I can't do it myself. You know, through illness or some kind of disability.
Mm-hmm.
But I live vicariously through your videos. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
well, that's why I like showing the stuff where there's nothing in it, because that is the reality of that's the reality of dumpster diving. Sometimes it's not
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah. But, there's one time me and my daughter found a whole bunch of chips. We just took what we needed. So I just left. There were like 3 big boxes of chips there. I just
Yeah,
took what my kids wanted, and I know how much they will eat. I just said, let's leave them there. Somebody else will come. And the next time I came, when it was gone.
yeah, yeah. That's a good sign, right? That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
good sign. That means that like people are actively helping save the planet
Mm-hmm.
from the landfill and using the stuff that can be used, right?
Yeah, I told my
Yeah,
daughter,
I totally agree.
if it's still there, we could get some more. If it's gone before the garbage guy comes, because I know the garbage days too of those places. I said we will get more then, but we know we just leave it there for someone else to get.
Yeah,
I told
that's
my
it.
daughter.
So when can we expect the next video from you, Jessica? When's the
Uh,
next one coming up?
depends if we find anything tomorrow or not.
Oh yeah. Like that's well. Our fingers are
Yeah.
crossed for you, Jessica. Our fingers are crossed for you, and
Thanks.
and hope for an amazing haul for you and your daughter. Go out there looking. We'll be looking forward
Thanks.
to it.
Thanks, Vicky. Bye,
No, you're
everyone.
yeah. We'll see you on
Bye.
the chat, Jessica. Bye.
Bye.
Here we go. We got just me, Kathy. Welcome back, Kathy. Oh my God, you're starting to become a bit of an old hat at this.
Hey, baby.
Yep. And we've got who else we got on here? Matt.
Matt.
Well, maybe you can't hear us yet. I did see that he was traveling on the road. Him and his cousin. Woohoo!
Yeah, I don't know about that, Big B.
Oh well, I know about that. We'll just put that there
Yeah,
like
I
that
was
right
gonna
there.
just say you might want to get rid of that one. Hey, y'all.
Hey
Now that
everyone! Look, we got here with us. We got our dear friend, Just Me, Kathy. How are you, Kathy? Since we last spoke to you last night, how's things been?
I'm groovy. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's like 6:30 in the morning here, Monday morning here, Kathy. I tell you, she's a nice,
No, it's
bright and
early.
early one. Are you an early riser normally?
No. Depends. I have been at certain times in my life, but
Yeah.
yeah, it just depends. I used to when I was working as a nurse, I worked the evening and graveyard shift. I used to work
Oh
16
yeah.
hour shifts, so yeah, I was
Of
not a
course.
daytime person.
Yeah, of course, and they demand a lot of long hours as well too. Nurses, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
How long has it been for you? Like not nursing? Has it been a few years now?
2014.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually um I went to uh oh gosh, here I am losing my words again.
no, not at all. Take your
Um,
time.
facility work was a hospital and nursing home was
Okay.
too much on me, and I found a job as a live-in nurse in Mississippi with someone who was an aerospace engineer, and I took care of him
Wow.
for almost 2 years, and he passed away in July of 2014, and it nearly was the end of me because it was just too close.
Yeah,
You know,
of
he was
course.
like family to me. And
Yeah,
so after that and my back and my fibromyalgia and all that, I decided that I wasn't going to keep nursing anymore, that I needed to come home and take care of my mom. So
yeah, yeah.
anyhow, never mind.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I can imagine. When you work so close with someone, even not taking care of them, even when you work close with somebody, and they're no longer there. It can certainly affect a person. I know it's affected me, and in the past in so many different ways. So no, I feel exactly
Yes.
what you're
Yeah,
what
because
you
all
what
of
you're
your
talking
patients
about.
feel like they're family to you. Anyway, for me, I don't know about every nurse, but for me, that's the way it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Did you go out? Have you have you
no,
been out?
I still haven't gone out.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be a few more days. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's cool. What's the
I don't
weather
know if
like
I'll
for you?
find anything now, but
I
it may all
know, I
be
know.
gone.
Um,
It's really hard when you dive all the time, and then I'm sorry, there's an airplane flying over because I live next to an airport as well. Um, not only a highway but an airport. Um, it's really hard when you like get out of the groove of going and doing your thing in a consistent pattern. You're like, oh my gosh, am I going to find anything? You know, so
yeah,
sometimes it happens that you don't find anything for a few days or a week or whatever. But you do kind of get mentally and physically burned out trying to. Not that I do it for YouTube. I did it for everything that I do it for before YouTube, but the demand of trying to keep up with the YouTube thing
as
is
well.
very difficult. Yes,
It is.
if
It
that
is.
makes
It's
sense.
demanding.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
demanding of our
feeling
time and
weird.
of our attention, right? Because we have to spend so much time and attention on it, to come up with a good product,
Right.
for YouTube. Whereas before, which is why I love going dumpster diving without the camera.
Me
Kathy,
too.
I love it, man. It's probably one of my most joyous times. But at the same time, when I've come across those hauls, I found they were like, man, I wish I filmed this because it would have
Yeah.
been really good to share it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also love filming it as well. But I still go out dumpster diving and I don't film it. Yeah,
I do too.
yeah, just for the joy of doing it. That's
That's
what
right.
that's what I love about it so much. But there have been times I have not filmed it. I'm going, dang, I wish I did.
I've had those experiences as well.
Yeah. Hey, we got Boo Boo on the thing. Let's bring her on here. Brenda Reed. Hey, Brenda.
Hey Yogi, hi Kathy.
Hi, Brenda. How
Hey,
are you?
how are you?
I'm doing fine, sweetie. How are you doing?
Groovy. I'm groovy. Thank you.
I'm feeling groovy. Do you like that song, Kathy?
Oh, I love Simon and Garfunkel. Yes, I love that
Yeah.
song. Because we're feeling groovy. Yes,
Heck yeah, heck yeah. I think we like probably share the same love for the same kind of music. To be honest,
I
yeah.
think so. Yes.
I'm a hippie at heart, if truth be known. Oh, sorry, Matt. I saw you on the. I just noticed you and Boo Boo on there, but you just clicked off. Sorry about that, my bro. Yeah. So, oh man, great show last night with the live dive lounge. Just wanted to say, and I think what made it really awesome was was having you come on board, Kathy, as well as seeing Grab It Fast on there.
Yeah,
Um,
that was fun having Brandon on there too.
yeah, yeah, and huge shout out to him for hitting his 50K. I know you're not too far off it yourself, Kathy.
Yes, no, but I'm so excited for him. I did a happy dance. It was great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A huge milestone in anybody's books, hitting those sort of numbers, and
It's great.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know, right? And it almost, you could almost consider yourself an influencer for, so many different people, and
Oh,
and
no.
being able to
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Julie. Hey,
deliver
Liza.
a good communal message with that kind of people watching you. Is like all eyes
Yes.
are on you.
Yeah. Saving stuff from the landfills and making the earth a better place for future generations. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
helping others while you're doing it. Yeah.
Yep, helping others. Giving these items that have people have discarded and thought were ugly and broken another lease on life. They make their homes more beautiful, so it's improving your own little bubble, your own little environment, making it all pretty. That
Exactly. Yeah.
that helps. That helps.
It sure.
Could you walk through your house, Kathy, and go, "Oh, I got that from that dumpster," and could you do that? Could you do that in your house?
Oh yeah, I could. Well, I could, but
I mean, no, I mean,
I know you
not
don't mean literally.
literally.
Yeah, I could. I could actually go through and say, "Hey, oh my gosh, I found that there, and I was
Yeah,
so excited. I found this piece over there, and yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
Me
mean,
too.
it's always been in my blood. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
my mom. But my mom has always been somebody who saves stuff and repurposed things throughout life. But yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's where we get it from, right? Same with you, Boo Boo.
What's that, Yogi?
Oh, yeah. What we were just talking about.
Now I was getting double sound. I was trying to figure out how to either, in a way, mute YouTube or mute this so I can just hear one thing at a time.
I don't have YouTube. I don't think. Hold on a second.
No, no, no. I'm not hearing
So
any echo.
it's
It's just Boo Boo.
Well, I was hearing, you, and then it would repeat what you'd already said here on StreamYard. So,
yeah,
Oh no,
I'm on StreamYard, so I don't have YouTube
yeah,
open.
you got to turn off one of your tabs and just focus on the StreamYards, Boo Boo. Then you won't have that echo, that repeat going on.
well, I already got rid of YouTube, so
Any improvement?
you and Kathy are just stuck with me here on StreamYards.
That's all right.
I tell you,
I'd
Kathy,
be
when you
stuck
started
with any of you anywhere.
when you started talking about yourself last night, you had me crying.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm
No, no,
sorry.
no, no. It was happy tears because what you were saying about having Asperger's, what you go through, and all, it just made me think so much of my son.
Aw,
Yeah,
yeah,
he has Asperger's, and he goes through a lot of what you said you're going through too.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not easy, and I wasn't diagnosed with it until I was 42. I'm gonna be 49 this year, so it hasn't been that long. We just couldn't. Nobody back in the day would figure out what was wrong with me. I mean, I don't mean wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Why I had the issues that I had. So
yeah,
it's been a difficult transition, but it's awesome to know why I'm weird.
you're not weird. You are unique.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're just wired differently than everybody else, and that's what
That's
makes
right.
you unique.
That's what I loved about Grizz's little saying. We're weird differently instead of wired differently. We're
I
weird
remember that
differently.
minute Chris said that, you jumped on it like as I was
Heck
trying to make it
yeah.
like a duck on a June bug.
I'd wear that T-shirt. I'm weird differently.
Heck yeah, it's an anagram. Weird is what is
Is
a
wired in a different
yeah,
sequence.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
like you were saying how it took you so long to find out. My son, he wasn't talking as soon as the quote unquote normal people were. And his school had him tested, and the school deemed him mentally retarded.
Yeah, that's sad. That's
It,
bad.
well, it took us moving from that county in Maryland to where we're at now and going to a different school. And it's the people of his individualized education program looked at what the other county said, and they came to me and said, he's not any more mentally retarded than I am.
Exactly.
But we have to have a psychiatrist or psychologist test him and give their diagnosis to change the code in the school system. Took him that person, and the guy says a Jet magazine in front of my son, opened to one page, says, now read this. He rattled it off. And he looked at me, the psychiatrist looked at me and says, now that's written on a 5th grade level, and your son handled that with no problem. And that's when he gave the diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome.
Yes.
And once he changed the diagnosis in the school system, my son flourished.
That's
Got the proper education he needed.
That's awesome.
And I mean, it's just, what I don't get is how it's so easy for people that are different than what they consider normal to automatically want to slap mentally retarded or slow, delayed, whatever on them instead of getting them the proper diagnosis.
No, they're ignorant. That's the. I mean, the people that use terminology like that are ignorant.
You got that right, Yogi.
Yes.
And arrogant because they choose not to educate themselves any further about the conditions of people that they're there to help. It's arrogant and ignorant, and they I don't have time for people like that, unfortunately.
Exactly. Well, mine back in the 70s, so it's a little different. They hadn't figured stuff out back then. Like I have ADD as well. I'm not hyperactive, but I have attention deficit disorder as well to go along with it. So, I struggled in school, but once I went into nursing school and my doctor prescribed me Ritalin, I flourished, like you said.
Oh, the wonderful fix-all drug, Ritalin.
Well, it worked for me, so. I can go by what happened to me. If I had that back when I was in high school, I probably would have done better than I did. So.
Well, at times.
Well, it would have enabled you the space to create the management you needed to help you through the times that didn't necessarily have to be that tough.
Right. It would have allowed me to focus. I wouldn't have to read things 5 times over to comprehend it, which is sometimes what it takes, unfortunately. But yeah.
Yeah, but with that, with Asperger's, that people being different, wired different. My son took French when he was in high school. And when they had a little fashion show for his class did and all, he went up there, from what I was told, and spoke the program perfectly. They couldn't believe, his teachers even couldn't believe how well he did speaking French for a fashion show.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, if you could speak that, no, why do people have to, differentiate between the people that are wired different and the people that are quote unquote normal? And to me, in this world, nobody is normal.
I agree. Yes.
I love your giggle.
Oh, thank you.
You just sound all like somebody that's so much younger than you say you are.
Yeah, I was born in 1972.
It's Betty Rubble. Yeah, she angered. I thought it was. Who did I say it was? Last night. Kat?
Oh, Dad, who did
I
you
get
say
a
it
lot
was?
of comments saying I sound like Betty Rubble.
Yeah, yeah.
I assure you, I'm not from the Stone Ages, though. Close, but not quite that.
Well, I'm only a little bit older than you, Kathy. I was born in 65.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I read
1970 over here. I was born in 1970. Hey, we got Matt with us. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Big B. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
How are you guys?
Hey, Nita, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad I made it on because, like, my phone, there was something wrong with it. I had to restart it. But
Yeah,
I'm here.
you in that New York accent.
I love it.
Thank you.
What time is it for you over there, Matt?
Right now it is 6:40 p.m.
Oh,
But,
it's still got a couple of hours left before bedtime, man.
Yeah, not too
Sorry,
late.
Sorry, man. I think I said that to you the last time too.
Yeah, usually 9:30 is the bedtime. Usually.
There you go. Yeah, 1970. What year were you born, Matt? 14 years. Geez, you would have been in the 2000s.
2006.
Oh, my.
Oh boy.
I think that 2006 is a while back. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was for my car. That's when it got an oil change in 2006.
Uh-uh.
I was going to say, I've owned cars older than you, Matt.
Wow. I like older cars, to tell you the truth. They're a lot better quality.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If I could
Hey,
If I could have my
hey
dream-
everyone that's just joined us on the chat. Thank you for joining us, Teresa and everyone. Hello. And Layla Emily Feathercatcher, thank you for joining us. So we've got just me, Kathy, and we've got Brenda Reed, aka Boo Boo, and we got Scrat with Matt with us, and just having a quick chat and catch up, and just seeing what inspires and what we aspire to as being creators or just fans. And we appreciate you guys joining us.
you know those old cars. If I drove and could have my dream car, it'd be either a 65 or 66 Mustang. I love those
And
things.
yeah, those are nice cars. To tell you the truth, I'd rather have an older car also, because when I get older and I get my license, because then I could dumpster dive and it won't matter about getting the car all dirty and messed up, because it'll be older.
Well, the old cars were built better anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. All you have
These
to
new
do is
ones,
put down a rubber mat in the car and then it's fine.
I mean, these new ones, you practically just sneeze on them and you got a dent.
My dad raced my mom to the emergency room or the hospital to have me in a VW bus.
Wow.
Oh my! You said a
That's
VW
amazing.
bus, Kathy?
Yeah.
No,
Oh my goodness!
It was
now
yellow,
that
bright yellow, y'all.
that right there, Kathy. Now that is groovy.
It is super groovy.
Right
I
there.
love it.
That is super groovy right there. Cruising
That is awesome.
around in the womb in a V Dub combi. Was it a combi V Dub?
It had the roof that you could camp in it. Is that what
Oh
you
yeah.
thought?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop-up roof and everything.
Nice.
So I guess
That's
if the
nice.
vans are rocking, no coming knocking.
Kathy!
Oh, Matt, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. it's
Sorry
not a
for
problem.
what, sweetie?
Oh, that's
You're just
crack
being
up.
you.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
though, Matt, you are an amazing young man, and I am so proud of you, and
Thank
I
you
am
so
so
much,
glad
Kathy.
to know you.
Thank you so much, Kathy, and I'm glad to have you as one of my friends and a supporter of mine. You're awesome, Kathy, and I appreciate you very much.
Same
And
here.
you too, Big B, and you also, Brenda. I appreciate
thank you,
everyone in the
Matt.
chat, everybody.
Matt is
Yeah,
what
I
the future
appreciate everyone.
looks like.
What'd you say?
I said Matt is what the future generation should look like.
Amen to that, Kathy. Amen.
Yes, Kathy.
Absolutely.
If we're all like you, Matt, the whole world would be a better place.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I just I want everyone to be this way, as all of us are. We're all
Yeah.
respectful people, and everyone should be like us. Saving the landfills, helping people in need. It's very important.
Yes, it is. And you're doing an amazing job for
Thank you, Kathy.
for being 14 years old. I'm not, degrading you because of your age, but for 14, you're doing an amazing job, and you have an amazing heart. And your mom, she did a great job. She's doing a great job raising you, and I really
Thank
appreciate.
you so
You didn't give Matt a swelled head, Kathy.
No,
much.
that's a
Not
good
at
job.
all.
You won't be able to fit in the dumpster anymore.
Now, you know what I like about the Matt and his channel, that just the enthusiasm that you see that he projects, on the screen, and you could tell that he genuinely loves what he's doing.
I
And
really
Yes.
do.
and that kind of focus is what you find, what I see the difficulty in seeing in that particular generation or age group have, outside of, for a lack of a better word, selfish reasons. You know uh, um you're doing what you're doing, Matt, is you're doing something that's exemplary,
Thank you,
because
baby.
you're not thinking, it's an action where you're not thinking. It's not a selfish act. It's actually an act that's bigger. It's a bigger picture
I agree.
in
I
the long run.
I also love the fact that Matt loves to spread positivity. I know y'all have, those who watch him has seen the beginning of his videos where he reads 3 positive comments that are left for him. And I think that's amazing too, that you take the time to do that.
Well,
Just
all
shows
my
Matt was
fans
raised
and
right.
Well, I know. I mean, it's great.
thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Well, I like to take the time for all my subscribers, fans, and all my friends and stuff, and I like to just take the time to like read everyone's comments and what they write, because I know it's very important and it's a special thing. And like even like all the kids in my school, I tell them about all about dumpster diving and anything. And my one true friend named Amanda, she loves dumpster diving. She loves to go with me. She enjoys it. And like I tell everyone else about it, and no one cares. It's like I don't. It's this is how kids are. But then I keep encouraging it and encouraging it, and then they start getting interested. My teachers are getting interested in it, and I'm telling everyone, and they love it. And my teacher watches my videos. It's so funny, but I keep spreading it and letting people know, and then the more people I tell, the more people that will be aware of it.
And
That's
that's
it.
amazing.
That's it. Lift the awareness of, of several things. The fact that the corporate waste is running rile on a global level, like we've never seen before. Raise the awareness that the act of dumpster diving ain't that disgusting thing that once upon a time had that onus, looming over its head, that it was done by people of a decrepit nature, and it was riddled with disease and bacteria, and and all of the
And
all of the
rats and bugs
and
and all.
rats and
Yeah,
Yeah,
disgusting smell,
I've never
and
seen a rat in a dumpster. I've never seen a
me neither,
cockroach.
Kathy.
I've seen a spider. Grancha, I've seen a spider because they like to build their webs on the lid, in
yeah.
between the lid and the dumpster. So when you open it up, there's sometimes a spider in there. But other than that, I've never seen anything nasty or disgusting. You
Yeah.
know,
What about a raccoon?
I've seen trash pandas. Not been able to get them on film because that was before I was filming. I've seen skunks. I've seen deer. What else have I seen?
Dear.
Oh yeah. Well, I no,
Wow.
not deer at the dumpster, but like out dumpster diving, I've had to drive really slow. In fact, it'll probably be in Thursday's video at the end when I show a little bit of nature at the end. There was a herd of deer that were they were walking in the middle of the road. I couldn't get past them. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like disgusting or filthy or anything like that. And I get comments like that. Is it nasty? Is there rodents? Is there this or that? Well, I guess if you go to I'm losing my train of thought. Crap.
Like a restaurant or a takeaway place, food hall.
Dumpster dive at restaurants. I mean, there's nothing in there for you to really find unless there's a closing restaurant and they're throwing, equipment out and stuff like that. But other than that, why? There's no. There's. Go ahead, Matt.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, Kathy. I mean, like the only time I've ever seen a rodent in a dumpster, it was either an ant or like one time there was like a squirrel in there, but it looked hurt, but it wasn't at a retail store. It was at a random dumpster that I just went to. It wasn't food either. It was like a place where they sell like stuff for half price or something. It wasn't half price books, but it was just like a store for kids stuff that's discounted. But that's the only time I saw one, and like I couldn't believe it. And then I just moved on to TJ Maxx, and then I really never see anything in the dumpsters usually. It's very uncommon usually. But I see in there is good.
Good.
Well, I think that's one of the many things that we're trying to raise awareness of to people that have that perception that every single dumpster is dirty. It's not. That so whilst we're raising the awareness of the waste that's evident, across these corporate dumpsters that we dive in, retail or food or otherwise, but that the fact that the act of dumpster diving isn't as disgusting as what people perceive. So it's lifting that awareness. Not that I all of a sudden want people to go out to your local dumpster and start diving. I'd rather not deal with the competition if the truth been known. But don't come down on me in the comments about thinking that what I'm doing is harmful to others or myself. That's the kind of awareness I'm trying to raise.
I'm sorry,
I agree.
Go, Kathy.
No, I was gonna say I know all of y'all probably do the same thing. I always check, here in America, we check the FDA.gov website to tell us what's been recalled. But you know what? Most of the time, the stuff that we find at the dumpsters, it's either because CVS and like Walgreens, they all throw things out like 2 months ahead of time, just because they don't want to deal with getting in trouble. I think CVS actually did get in trouble because people were buying products and they were expired and they didn't realize it until they got home. So they had a big court battle in my area. I'm not going to say where that's at. But if you found an expired item or purchased one, you could get $3 off your next purchase. Excuse me. But huh?
Oh, I don't remember who was diving, but pulled some stuff out and they looked at it, and it didn't expire until I think next year sometime.
A lot of the stuff is like that. I mean, Walgreens, when I pull out medicine, for the most part, the cough syrups and all that kind of stuff,
crazy.
They cost it a couple of months beforehand, just because, if you're going to go into a store, I don't know about y'all, but I do look at it and I'm like, well, this is, well, actually I don't go to stores anymore. I don't scratch that, y'all. Scratch it.
No, we know where you live, Kathy. You live in Bedrock next to the Flintstones.
That's right.
Yeah, to the Flintstones. Yeah.
I'm just saying that a lot of places will not take expired stuff, and for the most part, you find it a couple of months before it actually expires, where you can donate it and it will be distributed to people who can use it. Now, as a nurse, I can tell you, and even you can find it on the internet. Medicine and all that. The Army here in the United States, they have done tests and all kinds of stuff that medicine is good for like 10 to 20 years past whatever the expiration date is. The efficacy of it might go down just a tiny bit, but it's still going to take away your headache. It's still going to control your cough. It's still going to, it's things like insulin and things that
I
need
agree.
to be rated that are not good. So most of the time, everything you find in the dumpster is fine.
Sure.
Unless it's been recalled. I'm just saying, it's, I get all kinds of comments telling me, "Oh, you're nasty. That stuff's gonna kill you."
Yeah.
I delete those comments.
Well, don't listen to
That's
those
why you
comments
can't.
because don't listen to them because all the time I always find food out of Walgreens and CVS. I eat it, it tastes perfectly fine, and then I just donate the rest. It's like it's perfectly good stuff that they're throwing in the landfill.
I mean, honestly, y'all go into not all y'all, but people go into your cupboard and really, are you gonna throw something away that's like a day past the date that says Best Buy on it? No.
I mean, look at Grab It the other day with his video.
No way.
He found all those bottles of yogurt, and it still had some chill to it. And the place he threw out bags of ice, so he took some of that, took the yogurt and all, and it was perfectly safe for his kids
That was
to
amazing.
drink.
Yes, for sure.
Like, like what Brandon, what you found the other day, it was insane. What a haul that was. I can't believe all that was in the garbage. That was all perfectly good stuff that since the freezer went out, but they just threw it out right at the moment. So some of that stuff was still cold, some of it was warm. So it depends what items it was. But I'm glad that Brandon got a bunch of stuff to save out of that. And because it was perfectly good, it wasn't even expired.
He said with one of them, if he'd been able to dig to the middle where stuff would have been colder, he would have gotten a lot more.
Yep.
Right, but you know what? That stuff is so heavy in those dumpsters when they're loaded like that it is
It
hard
really
to get the middle. And you know what? He's saving those to feed to his kids, and I don't blame him if he didn't, want to take stuff that was questionable in his mind. Everybody has their own level of whatever, and nobody should judge anybody on however they do it. He saved a whole lot of stuff, y'all.
It got me was the video before, I think, whatever. He had gone to, was it Dollar General or one of them stores, and found that bag loaded with packs of cigarettes in it. Since when do cigarettes expire?
Wow.
And I know here in Maryland, some of those he found are going for like $10 or better a pack. Now, I don't know how much they're going for there in Michigan.
But it just goes to show you, like you're always surprised at what we find in the dumpster. I mean, even when I hear the surprise in Kathy's voice when she, despite what she finds on a regular weekly basis, it's always a surprise. It's like it's either the amount, or the brand, or the just the. Usually it's the amount. Just the.
It's overwhelming. It's like, really? Wow. And you know what? I'm going to say it right here, right now on Big B's channel. There is a 1996. I can't pull it out of my hat right now, but there is a Good Samaritan food donation law that was enacted here in the United States, where companies, personal people, and what have you can donate food without worry of being prosecuted or what have you for donating without criminal intent. Like, you're not like saving it, donating it, and knowing that it's bad and hurting somebody. It covers you. So there is no reason on God's green earth that any company should be throwing this stuff out and not donating it, because they throw it out a couple of months ahead of time, and that's perfectly enough time for the food banks and shelters and women's shelters and men's shelters and all of that for them to donate this stuff. So when I get comments telling me this
I
or that,
absolutely agree.
oh, they're afraid to get sued. Well, they shouldn't be afraid to get sued, because since 1996, they've had no reason to be afraid to get sued. Okay, I'm off my soapbox.
It's just probably too much on paperwork for them. They just don't want to do the paperwork.
It's laziness. It's laziness, and they get
Yeah.
more money for their tax write-off
Exactly.
if they call it damaged or destroyed
Exactly, Kathy.
instead of donating it. They only
You
get
know what
30%.
I
I
especially
believe
hate?
they only get
That they-
30% if they donate, and they get like 90% if they write it off.
Whoa.
Corporate greed.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
definite kickback. It's the same over here for
Oh my God.
throughout
Sorry,
Australia, and it's
Don't worry.
they get far more kickback from dumping it than donating it, and then there's the other premises of if they donated all of what they were not selling. Then it creates a precedence of people's buy-in expectations that people won't buy on the premise that they will donate it at the end of the day. Therefore, why buy it? Which is why they only donate 15% of the waste here. That's just here in Australia. They only donate 15% of the waste. So 85 of it is still getting thrown.
That's
That's
sad.
85. The other 85% should be donated as well. I hate when they take their time to go through all the merchandise and slice and cut every single one open just so no one could get it, and so it'll get wasted. Like one time I went to Walgreens, they sliced open every single pack of pistachios. They didn't leave one pack open. They
That's crazy.
closed. They opened every single one. You know, why do they have to waste their time out of their day to do that?
Because technically, I'll tell you why, Matt. Because technically, they've written it off as damaged, and whoever the store manager is or whatever,
Wow.
they damage it by slicing it open so that nobody can either take it or return it or what have you. But
Or eat
like
it.
there's no reason for them not to donate it. They throw it out a couple of months before the best buy date, which is what donation places go by for whatever reason. Understandable. I don't know. Just saying.
And I see some of these people going in the pet food dumpsters.
I agree.
And there's dog food everywhere where they have sliced it open. When the shelters could use it to feed little stray animals. Instead of doing like that.
I can't stand that.
And what gets me, who was it? Ray, I think, and one or two other divers. When they had gone in a dumpster, they found packs of Shiba cat food. And I thought, I'm like sitting here.
Wow.
Shiba is like $1 something for one of those little packs. I said, why are they throwing it out? Now, I said, why not donate it to
That's
shelters?
crazy.
Oh, because one little package got damaged when they shipped it or put it in the truck or what have you, and so then they throw the whole case out.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Because
They can't
it's
sell
cheaper
them
to
discounted or anything?
cheaper to no, it's just cheaper to throw it away than it is to donate it or send it back to the distributor or the warehouse.
Right, because they get
Wow.
more writing it off as damaged than they do for donating it.
At the end of the day, it's all about economics. For
I have
them,
a huge
you know?
soapbox. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
I don't usually talk about it, but yeah.
Hey, move over. Make some room for me, Kathy.
I will share that.
Well, he's deceased now. I had a friend who was a truck driver. And I know once or twice when he went to where he was supposed to unload, he had cases of cereal And just because the box itself was dented a little bit, torn a little bit, they wouldn't accept it. They let him have it. And he would go to the next truck stop or, what do they call them things? I guess it'd be a truck stop too, rest area. And if he saw fellow truckers around or people, hey, I've got all this XYZ cereal. Would you like to have some? And before he knew it, he was
That's
getting rid
great.
of it left and right. I mean, just because the main carton
That's
was
such a nice
dented
thing.
or torn a little bit.
Wow.
And I'll show some of these. I watch like Big B and Grizz and all these. When you get a big haul, at times I'll get my husband look at my computer and say, "Look at all this so and so just found in such a dumpster," and he'll say, pardon my language, "Damn." I'm like, yeah. But he's paying attention. He knows I'm watching you, Big B. When all of a sudden I sit back here, I'm like, holy wreck. He knows I'm watching you.
Well, it is a holy wreck. It's a holy wreck moment, you know. For others, it might be a
Holy wreck.
wowie or a, you know, it you know, doesn't matter how often I see it. When I lift open that lid and I see that, it blows my mind every time. It's holy wreck, and
It's crazy, Big B. It really is insane.
is it heartbreaking? Yeah, it is. Am I grateful that I come across it? Yeah, yes, I am, and because I know it's going to be distributed to the right people, and it's going to reach the people. So, um,
Yeah,
am I equally as disturbed when I open up the lid and I find nothing? Heck no, heck no. It's a good thing when I don't see the waste. And I've come. I'm in that week right now.
Yeah.
I'm in that week right now where I'm lifting up and I'm not finding anything.
we have.
Am I missing out on creating content? Yeah. Do I care? No, because really, if my whole idealism and thought process was about environment and you know, if that was my standpoint, then the retail stores and these corporate shopping centers are doing great. No waste, selling their stuff, not wasting anything. So
You're not looking at
yeah,
them dumpsters doing array, are you?
Like them.
Going empty.
no, I'm more of a sing it out loud. I'm more like a empty, 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 empty. No, I'm only joking.
I still say you should hook at times those Aldi dumpsters to the back of your car and just pull that thing on home. But then again, your wife would
Take
kill
the
you if
whole
you
thing
did.
home and you dig through it in front of your house, and the employees can't tell you to leave it there because it's your own dumpster now.
If he did that, his wife would kill him, Matt.
Wait, and
Hey,
I want to say. Oh, I know. That's crazy.
I would get
Wait, you know what I
divorced.
do
I
with the
would get
dog food that
divorced.
I find that
You'd be out there sleeping in the doghouse, Yogi.
I'd have to collect my dinner out the letterbox. That's what I would have to do. But my wife would leave my dinner in the letterbox. Forget about that. And plus, it would be a project, so I'd have a whole heap of dumpsters out the front of my house because it'll be just a project. No, but you know that if that was even
speaking of litter boxes,
a possibility, I mean, I certainly would give it a try. Let me give you the tip.
But I can't believe that you said that one church you were donating to all of a sudden decided to stop taking your donations.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Wow.
really let me climb higher on my soapbox about that.
Now,
Come
it's
on,
not the one with that
jump
little.
up high.
It's
Yeah,
not the one with that
jump with me because that
That-
was crap.
with that
Excuse me.
lady that you take stuff to, and she's always out there in flip flops, and she does a little cursing at times.
Yeah,
That was her.
both both churches. So, like, I'm situated. My house is situated between two churches, three actually, but the two I donate to already have families in line that they have registered and come to collect food. Right. So I come in with two, three, four, five totes of fresh vegetables, canned fruit, everything you see.
That looks better
What I
than the
donate.
stuff I find in my Aldi in the store.
I
Sorry.
know, right? That I get so many comments about how the food looks that I'm donating, that I'm collecting out of the dumpster.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and I've been very transparent right from the get go. I get a little annoyed that week after week they keep on asking me, where am I getting it from? Where am I getting it from? Well, I'm already telling you, it doesn't sound like you want to accept the donation graciously. Well, as it turns out, they look at it that I'm stealing it, right? That's their view. They're stealing it, or they feel that I'm
No,
not
it's so sweet
sanitizing
of
it,
you to
stealing it.
it's
stealing
so
it.
sweet of you to
Yeah.
donate all that stuff, Big B, and stealing. Stealing. How are
Why?
you
How are
stealing it
you
by getting it out of the
stealing it? They
garbage?
threw it in
You
the
know, they
garbage.
should be
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah,
hey,
they should be grateful for all the stuff that you give them. They
I,
should be
I,
grateful instead of
Next time, just tell me you picked it out of your garden.
yeah. Well, for me, my way of thinking is, who are you to decide for a hungry person what's good or not good to eat?
Exactly.
Who are you decide that is no longer good enough food for you and your family? Who are you to decide that? Let them decide that. Be as transparent as
well.
I am with you, with the people that you were giving the food to. Hey, this guy, this food over here is all been collected from the dumpster. I swear to God, if you put them side by side with with stuff that's bought from the store, you'd never tell the difference.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell the
Like I
difference.
said, your stuff looks way better than the stuff that's in my
It's the
store.
same thing.
I go to food pantries, different ones, a couple times a week, and I'm blessed. I consider it a blessing. I'm thankful for whatever my little family gets from there, and I don't give a hang if it came out of the dumpster or somebody took it out the back door of a store and handed it to the people. I don't care. As long as it provides.
Honestly, you're going to clean it before you eat it, right?
Exactly.
And most likely, the person who donated it will clean it.
Absolutely.
And even if they don't, you're still going to clean it before you eat it. I mean, I would do that too. So,
Hey,
sorry.
even if I bought the food from the store off the shelf,
Yes,
I still wash it.
Yes,
I still clean it.
you clean it right from the store. So,
I mean, well, you
Yes,
can't
all the
exactly
time.
can't exactly clean bread.
well,
know when-
no, but I mean, like,
No, but I was going to say,
really, are you going to really get anything bad if you open up a bag of bread?
I was going to say, one of the pantries we go to, they give you a couple loaves of bread along with everything else every week.
Bread's in the package.
Yeah, but some of the bread is at, what's it called? Famous Dave's or something other Dave's.
Italian
commercials
bread.
now. What's that?
Famous
What was that?
Italian bread.
Like in Wisconsin.
No, it was it's something or other Dave. Where in the commercials now they have he's sort of
But you were saying about the bread, though, Boo Boo?
hippie-ish looking dude plucking out a guitar. It's something or other Dave's bread. Is it organic and this and that?
But what about the bread, though?
Okay, now what I'm saying.
It's called
Now, I know the pantry, they give you that bread at times, and I know from a local store here, Lidl, that's between $5 and $6 a loaf. And I'm going to turn my nose at it. Oh, this is from a pantry, when I can go to the store and buy it, fresh off the shelf. Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
It's just crazy with stuff.
Well, if I'm hungry, I'm not going to turn down any kind of food.
You got that right.
Just
No,
saying.
that's right.
And
Yeah, I
I have
wouldn't either.
been there, so yeah.
I mean, shoot, we
No,
get
that
we
I
get
just
peop-
I just found it really disturbing at the start. Or a lack of understanding at the start why for months I was donating to them, and and then it was turned then sort of shut down, and because the food never changed, I never changed.
You know,
Nothing has changed except for the information about the food. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I, I I was in any position or in any position of control to change their minds. My only backup plan was, well, I'm just going to have to donate it directly to these families and bypass the middle guy, which is a shame. Which is a shame because they have a far greater reach
because you don't know what
than
they're
I
doing
do.
with it.
but thankfully you were able to do that.
I agree, Big B.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
No, it's okay, Matt. Go ahead.
if it's that church
I
where that
agree,
I
Big
said the
B.
lady with the flip flops and with a little bit of curses slide every once in a while. Every time she was in a video with you, she seemed tickled to death that she was getting what she was getting from you. And all of a sudden now I say, "Oh, we think you're stealing." That is so crazy.
Yeah, maybe not that lady that you're talking about, Boo Boo, but certainly the organizations that she's affiliated with at the churches, and but hey, maybe the pandemic has been a scare for them, and not knowing. I mean, certainly, even if it was that you would do your own sanitation, just like Kathy was saying,
Yeah.
even if I wasn't doing the sanitizing and the cleaning of this produce, that they would do it anyway. But hey, my thing is to not to understand why they do or don't do the things that they do. Mine is just to try and to find the solutions of how I can get this food distributed to the people that need it more than I do. So like 99% of everything that I save from the dumpster food wise is all donated. Keep very little for myself, and on the occasion when I
That's a
don't
great thing,
have
Big B.
when I don't find the food that I
Yeah.
can donate to, I share with neighbors and friends that all of them know. Transparency is key for me about this whole journey. I don't pull any punches about letting people know where it comes from, and how I got it and
Well,
how I got it.
you're just out there
Yeah.
helping do the Lord's work, Big B.
I
You're
I
out
just
there
let
helping spread the blessings.
I just let them make up their own minds whether they want the food or not. If
Absolutely.
you don't,
You know
that's
what?
cool. But there's 100 people behind you. 100.
I must confess, at the blessing box one night, a young man came up and he was really happy and whatever. He was comical, but he asked me, he was like, where does the food come from that you're donating? And part of me wanted to tell him, I went out and bought it, or whatever, it was in my pantry. But I told him where it come from and he put it back.
What?
I didn't put that in the video just because it would have taken too long and what have you. But it's sad that he would refuse food
Based on
based
based on
on,
its location.
yeah, because
Yeah.
what, you know,
Yeah.
anyway.
Wow.
Uh.
No, but it's better to tell the truth, though. It's better to be upfront and truthful with it, And
Yes, Kat.
if
Yeah,
he all of a sudden decided, well, it's way better to go hungry.
because you know what, he's been taken from that blessing box for a while. So he's been taking dumpster food for a while until he saw me up there and came up while I was, in the process of donating to it.
It hadn't killed him
It
yet.
hadn't killed him yet. I wanted to say that to him. Well,
Absolutely.
I told you yes.
He would have never known it came from the dumpster until like he kept eating it and eating it. He would have never known. The
I mean,
point is to be
honestly, all
grateful
the
for
stuff
what you
is
have,
in
and if like for getting food like that, it's a great thing.
Maybe next time you should tell him I stole it.
You enjoyed
That's what he
it
said.
last week, didn't you? Right.
Well, I think these churches, they, obviously, I'm not the only person or entity that donates to these churches. They get, rather large donations from well-known and reputable organizations, and I think, you know, my the way I made sense of it all was, I understand you want to be able to maintain that level of that standard. You know, I understand that, but what I don't understand is that you're making those decisions for people because you know you could always do with more food. You could always do with more to give. Let the people decide. That's been my only argument about it.
Absolutely.
That
Well, the other
let them
thing
decide.
is that Best Buy. I'm sorry, Big B.
No, I'm done. What you
No,
were going to say?
the other thing about Best Buy dates and use by dates and expiration dates is that companies want to make money. So they put these dates on there and expect everybody to be like, oh, it's bad if it's past the expiration date or it's past the Best Buy date. Past the Best Buy date just means that, okay, it may not taste quite as good as it did the day before. Really? Come on. I'm just saying that they're in the business of making money. It has it really has nothing to do with, I mean,
Feeding the people. Yeah.
I mean, a year down the road, or I mean, 8 months maybe, if the chips were, they might be a little bit stale or whatever, but it's not going to kill anybody.
Right.
You're not going to die. You're going to eat something. You're going to fill your belly and move on.
Absolutely.
Nothing is going to kill you. I mean,
and I've never heard
Eating stale
Mr.
chips
Marty
isn't gonna
and
kill
use
you.
my
There's
words
no way.
wisely. I don't mean it like that.
I've never heard Mr. Marty and Alan the Crazy Family Tube. How they at the end have their donation if it's behind a church or where they leave stuff at. I have yet to hear them say where they leave that food at after one of their dies has told them not to leave things there. And
Exactly.
even dumpster diving mama too. She's got what 3-4 things she donates to, and I've yet to hear them saying, "Oh, we don't want it because it's coming from the dumpster."
Absolutely.
Yep.
It just blows my mind what they told you, Yogi. It really does. But some people, they just think they're better than that. But
Well, as long as we're continuously trying to find solutions, and problem solve in that area, so like Ray, for example, he's unable to donate to the pantry box that he goes to because they're saying no donations. So
right, because the
because because of the
Sorry.
pandemic. So my solution would be, well, where else that can I donate it to? Who can I touch base with that is a pillar within the community? Maybe they know someone they can donate this food to, or it's just trying to find the solutions to that problem because it's a problem that exists.
And the problem is hard.
It's there.
I'm sorry, Biggie.
No, go, Kathy.
The problem is hard when you are transparent and you tell people where it came from because they automatically think dumpsters are nasty. When even if we find the stuff loose in the dumpster, come on, the stuff is inside of a box, in a bag.
It could be wiped off.
Yeah.
And it can be, yes. But I'm just saying that even
It
if
could
it
either
isn't
be-
wiped off, it's inside of a box, inside of a bag, and it's not going to hurt anybody. I'm just, yeah.
Forget it, the
Yeah.
loose. Look how many loose bottles of tea Juan
really
found in
isn't.
that dumpster
And
last night. You think he was just
Yeah.
gonna leave it there? Somebody's gonna turn it down?
I mean,
No, absolutely. He didn't. He didn't though. Right?
Now, is that the one where he
well,
got
but if he was
dumpster juice in his
donated, he
shoe?
would. I would. I'm just saying.
who got
Only
dumpster
because,
juice in their shoe?
you know.
Juan got dumpster juice in his shoe last night, didn't he, B?
Yeah, just
Right.
one of them
Every
though.
dumpster diver in the chat and on the panel, raise your hand if you've stepped in dumpster juice. My hand is raised high.
I've got both hands to.
I've peed out of my shoe before.
Well, I definitely did.
Man.
I've
totally
got both
jumped in
hands
it.
up because I've got both of
I
my
stepped
shoes wet.
right in it, and I washed
Me
my
too.
feet. I got,
Okay, what about if
I got my
you
shoes very wet.
if
Like when I went to Michael's once.
Go, Matt.
go Matt?
Like when I went to Michael's once, I jumped right in the dumpster, and then I just like water went everywhere because I didn't realize the bags and
Ooh.
stuff was on top of it, so I didn't even tell that there was water in there. Like all
Yeah.
like the picture frames and stuff were floating. Like they were, but then I'm glad that like when they empty out these dumpsters, I feel like the juice doesn't come out of them when they empty them. Like there's still water in there, and I like whenever they empty them, I say, "Oh, come on, let's let all this water be out of here, so none of the merchandise gets destroyed." Because all the picture frames that I found like last week, or I think this week, they didn't get ruined because there was garbage bags, and then the frames, thank gosh, they were on top of the garbage bags.
Yeah, I've stepped
Said
in.
how, like sometimes I feel like they purposely put the stuff in the juice so it gets ruined.
I agree with you, Matt. I sometimes think that they wait to throw stuff out until they know it's going to rain.
You can continue, Kat.
No, like I was saying, I think that they purposely throw stuff out. Like they watch the weather and they know when it's going to rain.
I don't dive, but the grossest thing I've seen, or she'd actually show them. But when dumpster diver Mama 2 was, I think it was her,
It's so sad.
going through the dumpster, and she moved it or how it was anyway. Somebody had left their funky number 2 underwear sitting right there, kind of sort of on top of the dumpster. Oh, you best believe she hopped right out of that thing real quick. And when she got back in her van, she even said that it had been, well, she didn't say number 2, but somebody left that in around top of the dumpster like that. That's disgusting.
First, I would still find that.
Now, Boo Boo, Kathy, Matt, my esteemed panel,
Yes, dear.
my esteemed guest and panel. We're not really posing a very good case as far as dumpsters being funky, talking about funky dumpsters, right? The reality of it, ladies and gentlemen that are out there that may be listening to this like later on, that think that dumpsters are funky, there are funky dumpsters out there. I mean, there's no denying it. It's where funky originated, right? It's not the disco dance floor at all. It was the dumpster.
That's true. Yeah.
Who's to say how often they scrub them dumpsters out anyway?
You learn not to open the bags from the bathroom with all the brown paper towels and diapers in them. After a certain point, you learn that those are, don't open them.
And I think that's a real important message to deliver, right? The important message is to deliver is that as we dumpster dive more and more, as we do, right, that we learn like for ourselves which which bags to attack and which ones not to attack. We've developed and fine tuned and honed our skills.
Exactly.
to know what's in their bag, even though it doesn't expose themselves, right? It don't like a thick plastic bag. At a touch and a lift, we know straight away trash. We're not going to deal with that. Move on to the next one.
Maybe that's why that kitty cat jumped out of Grizz that one night. He got tired of the funk in the dumpster.
That's it. That's it. No, but we mix the good with the bad. But I'm sure what people can gather from our content is that we deal mostly with good than we do with bad, as far as dumpster juice and funky dumpsters. We deal mostly with the good ones,
and we kind of know what we're doing too.
and we kind of know sort of like
saying.
yeah, we kind of developed a superpower with our dumpster diving, and that's important to note, and for those that like for example that young man that ended up refusing the food because he found out where the food was coming from. Our role as well as being content creators, being educators, is which is why at times I don't mind standing and confronting some of these people that confront me about being in the dumpster. I can ramble off like things that they can't deny, that are factual and truthful, and it's like breathing to me now. So I
Yeah.
can re-educate people in that whilst it's has a bad onus about it, the dumpster diving, that everything in here that I collect is good.
Yeah.
It's good, you know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't risk anyone else's, especially my own family. I feed my family on this.
Right. I would not donate anything that I would not eat myself.
That's right. And you do have the gift of gab, B.
You me? Oh man, sometimes.
And like
He just stopped that mess, Jogi.
and like Brandon asked, he was like, do you do you snacks while you're out diving and you found them? Heck yeah, I do.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with them. I grub
that's-
on it while I'm out because I'm out for a long time. So yeah, I'll eat some Oreos, some crackers. You know it.
Hey, you should have seen the amount of comments I got when I peeled open a banana straight from the dumpster, Kathy.
Oh my
And
gosh, you know
Boo Boo.
what? I remember that video, Big B, and I thought, oh my gosh, he is going to get so many comments saying, I can't believe you opened that banana and ate it right out of the dumpster. It's in a peel, y'all. Come on.
I was more disgusted that I touched it with my glove than it came out of the dumpster straight up.
But still, I mean, come on.
Exactly.
I just subbed you last night, Kathy.
Wow.
And
thank you.
You're welcome. And I watched that the video everybody was talking about where you got the grab bags from Old Navy.
Uh-huh.
And right away you knew there was a 50-50 chance that stuff was going to be sliced.
Yeah, I was so afraid. I was like, am I pulling all this heavy stuff out of this dumpster and shoving it in my car?
But it wasn't.
Spiced.
And even the shoes you couldn't find mates to. You knew right away to donate them to
amputee. And
exactly.
You know what? Y'all, there was like 500 or more comments on that video. And honestly, I've read most of them. I haven't had a chance to heart them or respond to them just because of life circumstances, but I have read them. Eventually I will get to it in the next couple of days. But a lot of people were like, oh crud, I lost my train of thought. Ugh, I hate this.
Oh, you're talking about the Old Navy.
Yeah.
All of the comments you were getting about dragging the bag out.
About waiting and going back and checking. I did. You know what? I found that a month ago. So I have gone back and I cut all of that out of the video just because it made it it was for time restraint. I cut it
Yeah.
out, but I
Yeah.
did go back and check because I know that they often throw the other half of the good shoes out the next time or what have you. But they didn't do it, so I donated all the single shoes to the amputees or what have you. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it
That was
just because you don't hear a creator say, I don't know how to say this.
Just say
Editing.
what you feel.
Well, you know what? We have to edit videos and we have to edit parts out, and we can't keep it all in there. And I always know when I edit a part out, I'm going to get comments about whatever it is that I edit out, even though I said I was going to do this or I was going to do that. I still get comments.
Yeah, there's always going to be haters out there.
Well, I do. I do know that they throw out. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 something years. So I realize that. And it just made for a better, even though that video was not my favorite or best, it made for better content to not leave that part in there just because of the flow. And, we edit stuff out just because you don't see me do something or take something. Okay, you know what? Here's an example. The the last video, not the Old Navy video, but the other video, the one before that, I went to CVS and there
Yeah.
was a box full of Hallmark cards and bags and all that kind of stuff. And I said in the video, I'm not going to pull all of this out of here. And what I meant was, I'm not going to pull it all out and show it to you because there was just too much stuff. I took all of it. I took
Yeah.
every single piece of it. I took the entire box out of the dumpster. But for time restraints, I didn't show that. And so there was a lot of comments, and I had to go back and say, I took everything. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it seems like they were going to be there to help you take it out anyway.
Well, it's just kind of like there's an editing process. So just don't assume that people don't do, what you think they are doing. Never mind.
Or not doing, right?
Right. It's not coming out right from my mouth right now.
Wow.
No, it sounds perfectly fine, Kathy. Perfectly.
Sure does.
Hey, I look.
I agree.
I'm gonna be straight up with everyone too. Like, I've had real issues like getting rid of some of the stuff that I find.
Oh my God.
Like Hallmark cards. I found 11 boxes one time, but I could only take 5. I took 5 boxes.
Well, why didn't you take the other 6, Big B? No, I'm just kidding.
Well. First of all, I had already had a carload, so
Joking.
it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's the reality, right? So, but the thing was, I had such an issue like moving them, and they were, I was just moving them from side to side to create space. That now, when I find cards, I edit it out because I don't take them. There's such a mission. I ring up my friend Steve and let him know. He comes and look, the things that I don't take. I've got a list of phone numbers of people that I can call that will come and get it after me.
It's such a shame how many cards are thrown in the garbage. They can't just reuse them for next year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they keep creating Well, I can understand like dated cards or what have you, but happy birthday and all that kind of stuff. Hello, do you really need?
I agree. It should just be reused for next year.
Right. Yes.
It's such a waste. It's just disgusting how much they throw in the garbage. I can't believe this. I can't believe the first time I went to a dumpster, I saw that stuff in there. Boom! It blew my mind. And then ever since, I just kept going back and back. And like around Christmas time, I found Christmas trees in Michael's, brand new Christmas trees. Brand new.
A Christmas tree go bad.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Impossible.
My mom,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my mom is a saint because you know what? If it wasn't for my mom going through all the cards, yes, she does pick out some for her family and what have you. And we have a little card index and all that kind of stuff that she has a little book or whatever. I don't know. What do you call those things? I'm losing my words here. She has a little container that has cards for like birthdays, and because she has, I don't know, 28 nieces and nephews or what have you. So she
Yep.
saves a few cards, but for the most part, she goes through and she puts the envelopes with the cards, and then we donate them to the VA. You know, and I
That's
know
great,
like,
Kathy.
why don't you donate them to a nursing home, or why don't you donate them to this place? You know what? The VA comes and picks up. It's what's easy for me, and
It's
that's
the same
how I
thing.
have to do it.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Kathy. I let the veterans come and pick everything up, and I just make huge bags of stuff and just let them take it because you know what? They're gonna get use out of it. All the people who get the stuff will get use out of it.
High five, Matt.
I think it's very important.
Yeah, because you know what? They need the support just as much as anybody else.
Yes.
I can't cherry pick and individually donate to 18 different charities. I have 4 that I donate to, and that's what works for me.
Yeah.
Every
Absolutely.
donor is different. Yeah.
And you know what? You know what I even did the other day? I know this is kind of off topic, but I was saying before about how they jump at, like how you guys were saying before about how they jump at all the dog food and cat food. I made a huge giant box of dog and cat food. I just put it in one box, and I put it on the side near the dumpster because I know there's like 4 or 5 cats that come and eat it. I gave it to them. They sat right there, right next. They weren't even afraid of me. They just sat there, and I brought them their food, and they were very happy with me. I could tell on their faces.
Can you see that suggestion, Kathy, from Southern Belle?
I cannot. I can
It's
try. Click
on
on
the
chat.
it's on the screen. It's on the main screen.
Oh wait. Okay. Kathy, oh gosh, that is so tiny. Y'all, I can't even see with my glasses on. I say all the time, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see.
That's right. Let me read it out to you. It says,
Okay.
Kathy, if you had a membership with a level of bonus footage, then those people could join just to see the footage that is too long to see for the mass viewing audience.
Yes, but there's a lot of people who don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who forgive my, I don't know how to say it, poo-pooed having memberships and paying for seeing footage, what have you, that I decided not to do memberships. I've been able to do them for about a year now.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have anyone's expectations of me because of my circumstances. I can't always provide. Like, I need to email Big B, and I haven't done it yet. It's not because I don't want to email Big B. It's because I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Anyhow.
Hey, as much as we love dumpster diving, as much as I love dumpster diving, Kathy, I'm a massive procrastinator. Massive.
Well,
Yeah, I'm a procrastinator also.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. So
yeah.
am I.
Oh, I'm a huge procrastinator, but also my life circumstances don't allow me to like do everything when people would expect it, and
That's fine.
I would hate to. Not that I judge anybody. I mean, obviously, I'm a member of Big B's channel, and just because I want to show my support, and I know I was a member of Grab It Fast, and at some point somebody stole my credit card information, and it dropped off. So I ended up not being a member of his channel anymore when I didn't expect to not be a member of his channel anymore. And I need to go back on there and re-subscribe or what have you. But it was.
By the way, Kathy,
It wasn't.
I'd like to say something.
I didn't like
Hang on, man.
I didn't drop my membership to Grab It Fast on purpose. It happened to be right around the time that my credit card information got stolen. So slowly I realized that, anyway, never mind. Oh my God.
It just
I
never.
want Brandon to know that I didn't drop him. It wasn't. I told him at one point, "Oh well, I'll never drop you," and I had no intention of doing it. So,
Yeah, it just didn't renew. That's all, right? It just didn't renew.
well,
That happened.
stole it, and I had to I had to get rid of my credit card, and so yes, it didn't. It dropped him, and somehow I got lost in the shuffle because I am a member of a lot of people's channels, not just dumpster diving, but reselling and jewelry and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Just to show,
I would
just to
consider
show
a
support.
channel membership if people were just, wanted to support the channel, for whatever reason. Other than that, I mean, I wouldn't be able to provide any expectation that, yeah.
Totally understand. I'm exactly the same way. I feel that to have that membership, that you have to be able to produce, deliver. That
Right.
expectation, and I haven't been able to deliver that.
But you know what? When I subscribe to, when I like Ray and what have you, I don't expect anything out of it. I just want to support you and him and everybody for whatever, 99 cents, $1.99, whatever it is. Just,
Yeah, and I think, and I'm the same way as well. But still, in the back of our minds, we're thinking there's still that
yes.
others have that expectation, right?
Yes.
So I get that 100%.
Now, come on. You gotta expect with Ray, he finds at least one candle.
One candle. He always finds candles.
Member of the Candle Cartel.
He's the candle king.
Yeah, but when
I'm proud to be part of. In fact, you know what? I need to go on to. I don't know why Brandon's Grab It Fast. I guess because I signed up on a certain device, it won't let me renew my membership unless I go and do it on my laptop. And I'm really lazy, Brandon. If you're still here.
the saying about Ray and those candles.
But you know what? I'm gonna go do it.
When
there you go.
him and Juan were looking at that one dumpster last night.
Wow.
Juan said, and what was it? Either Juan said it first or Ray, how they could smell a candle in there. And Ray was digging and digging until he found not one, but 3 of them.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing.
And you know what? Every time I find a candle, I find myself going.
Whenever I find a candle,
good.
I can do the same thing with Ray. Same thing.
Now come on. Now come on. Didn't you always used to do that? Come on now.
Well, I did, but you know what? It means so much more now.
Yeah, I agree.
You probably smelled it, but not as deeply
as
you do since you met Ray.
Yeah, I didn't almost sniff the glass up my nose.
And then finish.
By the way, Kat.
Oh,
what did you say, Big B?
No, go for it, Matt.
Oh, thank you, Big B. By the way, Kathy, I really wanted to thank you for that super chat the other day. I don't expect anything from you, but you to be there and to have all of you guys be there to support me. I don't expect any super chats whatsoever from any of you, or a membership to anything, nothing. I expect you guys just to be there, to enjoy my videos, and be happy. That's all I want.
I gave it to you, Matt, because I care about you, and I appreciate
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if you remember how you met me.
I met you through Steven Steph.
Yeah, and it's been a long time, actually.
I asked. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I met you during Steven Steph, and I remember I said to myself, I want Kathy to be a mod, and then I went there and I said, I asked you if you could be a mod for me, and you accepted, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
And we've been friends ever since.
Well, but you used to say hi to me, because Steven Steph, they stopped doing lives for whatever reason. They had some kind of weird thing happen. But I would always see you in there, and you would always like, "Hey, Kathy, hey, Kathy," and I'd be like, "Hey, Matt, hey, Matt," and then
Yep.
said to me, and I was I can't think of the words right now. I was like, what?
Honored.
Sure, I'll be a mod for you. But
Yeah, that was a great thing. And I feel like wow, that was so long ago.
I
Wow, time
know,
flies really
right?
fast.
And
Time
people said
flies
to me,
fast.
I did get some comments saying, "You don't even know him." I'm like, well, but no, really, I've known him for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand the trolls. They're so annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, I've known him for a while, and the reason that I shot, you know what? Let me tell you. Hold on a second. Let me tell you all this. Being a bigger channel, bigger channels in general, not just mine. Not saying that my channel is big. I'm just saying that when you shout someone out, there are consequences, good and bad. You get a whole lot of subscribers, and then sometimes not many of those subscribers continue to watch, and that will hurt a channel. So deciding whether or not to shout somebody out as big as like I don't mean this bad to anybody else, to like me and Brandon, we're in the Brandon's 50,000 now, but it can actually hurt your channel if we do that. So if you think that we're being rude or anything like that by not shouting your channel out, that's not the case at all. It's because we don't want to hurt your channel in the long run. Because when subscribers or regular viewers watch your channel is when YouTube decides to push your channel out or your video out to other people to see. Now, I shouted out Matt because
he was trying to reach his 1,000
he was trying
subscribers.
to reach his 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I also shouted out Ray, but you know what? It's just never mind. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
Don't worry.
I even, you know what, Big B, you were my first shout out to anybody. I was at a dumpster. I think I was at Plato's Closet, and you had been talking about in a video about how you liked getting reusable bags. And I was like, yo, go check. I only had like I don't even know if I had 1,000 subscribers yet. I was like,
no.
I was like, go check out Big B. Been living with Big B. So, you know.
Wow, the closet has a dumpster. I should go check it.
But the thing is that when your channel gets larger, you shout them out, and people go and they subscribe, and that could be like half of the death of your channel if people aren't ready for it yet. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, absolutely
so don't be
true.
offended if larger channels don't shout you out yet, because anyway.
Well, I think when you shout out a channel, not only do you are inviting good subscribers, but you're also inviting bad subscribers as well. It comes with the territory, It comes with the territory.
Right. And Matt got a lot of nasty comments on his video that I shouted him out on, and I felt terrible about it.
You didn't have to feel terrible. It happens. Trolls are trolls. Trolls want to ruin everyone and destroy channels. And you know what? At that moment, I didn't even care about those trolls. You know what I cared about? All those people that were so nice and kind to come over from your channel to subscribe to me. I don't care about the trolls. I ignore them. I delete them. I block them. I don't care. I don't listen to them.
That's the one, Matt. I think I had a phone call with Matt one time, and I said to him, you know what, you're going to enter a world where haters are going to be prevalent in your comments, but always remember, for every one bad comment, there's 20 good ones.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm saying that a lot of people are like, why don't these bigger channels like Brandon or Kathy or I'm not I don't want to sound like I'm saying we're big. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that it's not that we don't love y'all and we don't watch y'all. It's just that it's better for your channel if we don't, because what happens is if you realize, if you do analytics, channels who have a viral video, they get like a ton of subscribers, but those subscribers, they aren't real subscribers. They'll subscribe to your channel, but they won't come back and continually watch like organic growth would. And then you've got these channels that have 100,000 subscribers and they've got 10,000 views on their video, and you really don't want that in order to continue to keep growing on YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not anything mean against any of the channels. It's just actually we're protecting you in a way.
Yeah,
No,
that's
great.
true. That's
And
true,
with
and
the
I think the best way to grow is organically. You know, I've never,
how I've
you
grown.
And and to grow organically is just to be involved within the community. Get yourself always make yourself approachable, and be in these lives, and be in these premieres, and make the time to do comment. I mean, it's hard graft, right, Kathy? It's hard graft,
Yes,
man.
it is. I hope
It
like a
occupies a lot of our time to get to the stage where we are now, and where the sharing comes in. That comes in when people start talking about you. You know, the kind of person that you are, the kind of content that you create. That's where the hum is. That's where the
I would so love to shout out Romantic. He's been a devout follower of mine since way in the beginning, and he even left me comments like, we do the same thing but different, because we save stuff from the landfill, but he scraps and I dumpster dive and I donate. And he also, well, yeah, he donates too. But I'm just saying that if I was to like shout out Romantic, he might get, I don't know, 500 subscribers, but they wouldn't be quality subscribers and it wouldn't do him any good. So it wouldn't be no bueno for me to do it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Happy.
Now, I shouted out Big B when I was a really tiny channel. So
both of us.
we're like babies. And look at you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You know, same thing with like Grizzly or Ray. You know what? I shouted out Ray the first time because he was finding amazing stuff at like, I think TJ Maxx or something like that. And I had like maybe 10,000 subscribers. And, you know, he grew a little bit. But if I was to continue to keep shouting people out, it wouldn't be for their benefit. So it's not that I don't love all those channels. It's just not for their benefit. For people that larger channels aren't shouting people out. I would rather grow organically and have people stay and watch my videos because they want to, not because somebody said, hey, look at this guy. And then they've got 100. You know, they got 50,000 subscribers and like 5,000 people watch their videos. That is not growth on YouTube.
That's right.
I hope that makes sense, and I'm sorry.
It makes a lot of sense. Tons of sense, actually.
And I almost, you know what, Matt? I felt bad when I shouted you out because I was like, oh crud, he's gonna get all these, you know, this views on this one video, and then his YouTube.
Don't feel bad. Because first of all, that video is great. I'm very happy that video got 14 or 15,000 views, and it was a blessing that most of those people that you sent over, like a bunch of them, a lot of them actually watch my videos today, and I get comments from them. So not every person that you sent, but I'm not going to complain because I really appreciate all those people who do watch my videos and enjoy them.
Right, but I didn't want to hurt you, and I thought about it.
Happy, and you never will. Don't worry.
You know, B, I just got thinking, how was it that one day we were talking about unicorns? I know what your unicorn is. You haven't found a picnic basket yet.
I actually have, Boo Boo. One of my very first finds was a picnic basket
Wow.
in a dumpster in a garden center dumpster. So yeah, but I haven't found one since.
Well,
I
see,
actually, I haven't found one since. Yeah,
you haven't found one since you've been Yogi to my boo boo.
that's right. That's true. That is so true. That is so true. It has become it has become another unicorn. Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Just
gonna
like
find a real
Like,
unicorn. That's my unicorn.
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
everything else is ticked off the list for sure.
Man, I'd
Everything.
fly away.
Juan and
And
his mushrooms and Ray with the
it,
toaster.
everyone, I'm sure has a bit of a unicorn there of some form or another. But you know, the thing is about growth in any channel in any genre. The aim of this YouTube game is longevity, patience, and just sticking with it, sticking with it,
Yes.
because I'm like you said last night on the Live Dive Lounge, Kathy, and I've experienced it myself multiple times. I've wanted to give up based on comments, based on not finding anything, based on crazy things happening in my life. I've wanted to give up so many times, so many times.
Yes.
You know, even early in my YouTube career, I even did a video about saying, this is not for me. I'm gonna like chuck it in. Maybe I'm better suited to some other genre. And
But you know
but
what? You stayed with it and you
the
kept
long
going.
term, well, the long term thing is, Matt, is that when I started really watching the people that I loved watching on the YouTube, um, they were there for years, years and years. They stuck it out, and they grew to a stage that I would like to aspire to, so I can be that influence that delivers a positive message. You know,
Well, we're
but
Absolutely.
glad you didn't give up because our lives are richer for knowing you.
well, I would argue that my life is richer from knowing you all. You know,
Okay,
definitely.
it's
Well,
a
I
mutual
appreciate.
admiration society. How about that?
I like that. That's going to be my next T-shirt. The Mutual Admiration Society. You like that one, Kathy?
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
I told him
I'm
he
glad, Big,
needs.
that you stayed and you kept doing what you're doing, because if you quit your channel back then, I never would. I didn't know about your channel back then, but I found out about it a while ago, and like I'm so glad I know your channel, because I'm glad you kept persevering and you kept going, and you're at 8,000 subscribe, 8,039. What does it say? 8,300. No, 8,030, I think. So if you see how you kept persevering and you finally got there, I think that's great, Big B, and keep going, because you're doing great.
Oh, thank you, Matt. I don't see,
Well, my bro.
um, I don't see competition in others. And I have a competitive streak. I see allies. I see connections. I see an opportunity to connect with other people from around the world, and to brainstorm and share ideas to so we can all go, no matter what stage you're at, whether you got 50,000 or 50. You know,
Wow.
it just like my idea is that I just love to help people that are like starting and new in their channels, to help them reach their milestone. Like, I'm going to show you an open door. It's just up to you to walk through it, and then after that, you take care of it.
Exactly, Big B, and that's the whole reason that I brought up, though. Uh, Once you're a bigger channel, you and everybody else, that shouting out somebody who is smaller and just starting out can hurt them instead of help them. And so you're a great. This is going to come out wrong. I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I love what you do. I'm just saying that I hope that people don't get upset that bigger channels with more subscribers, whatever. Not a bigger
Yeah.
channel. You know,
Yeah.
I think I'm bigger than anybody else.
Yeah.
I really,
No,
I mean, I'm humbled by everything that's happened.
absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm just saying that I hope that younger channels and smaller channels don't get upset by bigger channels not shouting them out. It's not that we don't want to, it's that it's better for you if we don't.
And I think the channels with more subscribers, like you say, show their support by commenting on your videos, by showing up to the premieres, by making mention in small talk commentary that that not necessarily a shout out, but a mention, like a
Yes.
mention in passing, and there's nothing wrong. That's a humongous show of support in my eyes also.
Definitely.
So you know,
Hey,
it's the little things that from
but
little
if you're
things
a
big
dumpster diver,
things grow.
because you know, if you're a dumpster diver and you're saving stuff from the landfills and you're donating to people and keeping stuff for yourself and selling stuff and making money and helping
Yeah,
your family and all of that, I love you. And
yeah,
that's most dumpster divers. So
yeah,
I love everybody, and I do watch everybody's channels. I put
yeah,
them on my playlist, but I don't always comment because I can't. So
yeah,
No,
yeah.
with that,
And that's not a problem at all because we know you're still there.
I don't comment. I'm not watching.
like with that
Oh,
promoting other channels,
Yeah.
I've noticed on Discord, it never comes up when Crazy Family Tube is having a premiere. So when they did a live last night, Mr. Marty said they were going to do a premiere video. It was today at 9:30. I put that right up on Discord so
Yeah,
everybody knew.
yeah,
I know they can use the views too.
yeah. Hey, we all could, even no matter what size,
I mean,
we
hey,
all,
you
all,
pop,
all could.
hey, you, Grizz, Juan, Ray, and I think Heather pops on Discord. Yes, there's so many that pop on Discord, but like Crazy Family Tube, so they never
Yeah.
pop up on there, so that
No,
people
no,
know they're
but
having a premiere.
that's because the Discord is just set up for the panel of the live dive lounge.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why. Yeah. Hey,
Preferential treatment.
no. It's a live dive lounge Discord.
Right. So their videos are the ones that get promoted
Uh,
there.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
If
messing
you
with
want
you,
to share,
Yogi.
Oh, nice. So was I.
if you want to share, but if you
Yeah,
want to share another diver's video, you can. I think there's a place to share it, isn't there, Big B? Like the community something or
yep,
other.
yep. There is. Yep.
Yeah.
In the announcements, there's
So
connection.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
make
you're
me
all
get
good.
Ranger Smith after you now, Yogi.
Stop it. Stop it.
You stop it.
Hey, my ladies and gents, we've got Heather's Halls who has just started her auction.
yes.
Certainly looking
Uh-oh.
to run the show while she's got. Let's get everybody that's in the chat over there and supporting her. But before I do that, I just want to do a huge shout out to my moderators and everyone in the chat. I'm sorry if we didn't get a chance to say hello to you. I just see Kurt as well as multiple other peoples that have joined in and popped out during this live. Super appreciate and love you guys so much, and I'm sure I speak for everyone on the panel when I say that.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That I certainly appreciate, but also, not only does my love does not stop there. My love also extends to my esteemed guest for tonight, Kathy.
Oh, thank
Kath-
you. You know
Kathy,
I love you.
I love you, Kathy. Boo boo. Boo
Yogi,
boo, boo boo. I love you, boo boo.
I love you too, honey.
Matt,
Yes.
I love you, Matt. Now that sounds weird because you're a 14-year-old boy,
Yep.
but I
But
love
you're
you,
awesome, my bro, Big B.
You love him like a big brother, B.
That's it.
Like
That's it.
Big brother,
He's my little
bro.
bro.
I
But
love you, Matt.
I mean, we all love each other, and that's that. If there was any message that I would love to deliver in any live, it would be that we share and we spread love and positivity and
true.
joy and
And-
hope for a better future. For and so, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on and keeping
Appreciate
me
you too.
company and being the backbone of making this tonight's show so awesome and amazing.
Well, thank you, Big B.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Thank
for
you,
dear.
having
guys.
us, Big B.
And
And
Kathy,
thank you, Brenda, and thank you, Matt.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome,
Kathy and
Kathy.
Matt.
All.
Thank you,
and
Brenda.
Kathy,
You're welcome, Matt.
Kathy, I cannot believe the comfort and the vivaciousness I hear in your voice today. I hope it's a sign of you being more comfortable to coming up on a more regular basis when the mood suits you, because I would love to have you
Thanks.
all the
Yes,
time.
I love getting to hear your voice on here and seeing you and talking and chatting with you
I know,
with you
Matt's
all.
really groovy. I love being able to talk to you too. And Big B. And Brenda.
And the first time I heard you was last night, Kathy, and I loved it.
Aw, thanks. I appreciate that.
Hey,
Makes me
not,
feel better and more comfortable.
or should I call you Betty instead of Kathy?
No, don't call me Betty. Even though I sound like Betty Rubble.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we're going to go and head over there and go and support Heather's hauls and auctions, and go and see what I can't spend any money on, not a single cent. I
If
cannot.
you're not subscribed to Heather, subscribe to her. Everyone in the chat, whoever isn't.
Hey, you can spend money, B. Just hide it when it comes from the wife. What she doesn't know won't hurt you.
Hey, before you go vault diving, I would love to have you guys come on and be a guest on the show one Sunday. As you can see, everyone's really comfortable in here and having a chat. And I hope that you'll accept my invite one day. But other than that, good night, all. Thank you for being part of the early morning evening show here with Big B, and I look forward to seeing you next weekend, if not sooner. Good night.
All right. Good night, everyone in the chat.
Night, Matt.